All right, and welcome on into DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. Welcome on into what is our big bad fight that started last week, and our adventurers have managed to deal some pretty decent damage before, well, things may have shifted a little bit. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and go over our weekly streaming schedule. On Mondays, we have our Candlekeep Mystery Mondays at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Our normal Thursdays are Team 17 Gaming Thursdays at 3 p.m. Pacific. However, this week is Thanksgiving here in the US, so we will not be streaming for that. Then on Friday, we have our Wild Beyond the Witchlight at 6 p.m. Pacific time on our normal Fridays, and due to, again, Thanksgiving, we will not be streaming for that either. And then Saturdays, of course, you are right here for our Tomb of Annihilation stream. If they all die today, that means there won't be another stream of Tomb of Annihilation, right? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. That's right. But before, let's go ahead and get over to our adventuring party here. I've already been told that comments that I've made today have been just a tad bit evil, so this is kind of okay. I'm going with it. So, all right. With us for our adventuring party, I am Dungeon Master Susan, along with my co-DMs Dylan and Ashy, and their sister Reese. We also have our adventuring party. We have Dr. Ink, who is played by Kate. We have Lob, played by Cooper. We have Araxis, played by Torque.
Howdy, howdy.
We have our Rika, played by Anna.
Evening.
We have Jericho, played by Ragnarok. We have Red Fang, played by Kaz. And we have their guide Azaka, played by Tor.
Hello.
All right. When our adventuring party last left off, go ahead. Just a little bit.
She gave me the tablet, Cause.
I did. I did give her the tablet. I know this may or may not have been a good plan on my part.
You gave it to me specifically to give them stuff.
Yes, that is true. All right. So when we last left off,
I just gave them bonus stuff.
Yes, you did. Our adventuring party had managed to not only venture around the peninsula or the whatever of Cholt, trying to figure out what caused the death curse. Then they ended up within the lost city of Omu at the end, and ventured into what was called the Tomb of the Nine Trickster Gods. After maybe not quite as many of them listening to their wizarding friend, some of the party members ended up getting possessed and by some of said trickster gods. But then, working your way downward within this tomb, you made your way to the 6th level of the Tomb of the Nine Trickster Gods, where you found that some hags were hiding something behind a closed, scary skeleton door. After figuring out the puzzles that allowed you to open the door, you ventured in, where you found this giant baby-looking creature attached to this cylinder of liquid by what looked to be an umbilical cord, and the container itself having tentacles coming out from it. After killing the baby creature thing, there came a new surprise, and that was the surprise of the Arch-Lich that all of this was based on, and the one who had controlled all of this. And with some quick acting and well played spell choices, you managed to get the the big bad down into the lava, where he took some decent damage before using his turn to cast the spell Time Stop. All right. And it was within that that time that we ended the game for the day, and we picked up there. As I remember, Araxis, Azaka, Orsic, and someone else had Bless.
Ink shows it.
Yes. Yeah, it was Ink, Azaka, Araxis, and Red Fang were the ones that had it. Yep. Okay. So, as the time seems to go, well, stop, as it were, that is where we pick up. All right. So, as let's get, and I'm going to put his turn order up, just so that we remember what order everybody is in. And okay. So, the first thing that will happen as this, he cast Time Stop, and he was, he flew up to be even with Red Fang on the at the podium. It's actually, huh?
So if we remember, I put my token there, but I was actually flying above him while he was in the lava.
That's right.
So I'm actually at the base level, right where his token.
Okay. So then he would have flown up around you then.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. I'm okay with that. All right. Well, we'll just kind of flip you around a little bit.
It's okay. I'm going into lava after we finish all this anyway, so.
I mean, maybe. We'll see. All right. Okay. So you actually would have been a little bit higher up there. So there you go. Okay. So he flies up, and he casts Time Stop. He flies up. As the Time Stop is an action, that is the end of his turn, and then the time has officially frozen. So just as a let's see, as a reminder, let me actually put it up into the chat as to what Time Stop does. I mean, other than the quite obvious fact that it is Time Stop.
Sure, he said he was casting Minor Illusion, True Strike, and Prestidigitation. I'm
pretty sure that's not what he said.
I seem to remember it was on a sticky note he put on a water cooler. Said, please remind me to cast True Strike 3 times.
Yeah, I heard that.
So you briefly stop the flow of time for everyone but yourself. No time passes for other creatures while you take some turns in a row. All right. So all right. Okay. So with that, let's see here. He is going to where did I lost his character sheet already? This is a good sign. Yeah. All right. Okay. So he is going to put up a wall of force as his first thing that he will be doing. So this wall of force, not doing any damage, mind you, is going to go right here. Right around Araxis and Rika. Okay. So he's going to do that. The other thing that he is going to do is he is going to move away on one of his turns. And then he is going to because it has to be things that do not affect anyone but him, or the things that are carried by someone else. All right. Or well, sorry, yeah. So other than him, he is going to
he gets a couple rounds to prepare what he's going to do and choose his position, but he can't hurt us for those rounds.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Or affect us. Not necessarily hurt. Affect is the word.
Yeah, affect. But the wall being put around you does not affect you.
True. True.
In the instance of that, and that is a concentration around that wall.
Wait. Did it happen to push any of those urns when it went around us?
It did not.
Okay, but what if they're claustrophobic? Wouldn't that affect them?
No.
I think Rika's claustrophobic.
I think we're good on that one. I think.
No.
I love it.
Nice try, though. Nice try. Okay. And then he is going to, all right, so, let's see, that is, I'm trying to remember which order I had these put into. He is going to cast Blur on himself. And that is round 2. And then, let's see, because that was 2 rounds or 3 rounds that he had rolled. I had rolled a 2, so it's 2 plus 1, so that's 3 rounds.
Darling, the wall of force is gone as soon as he casts Blur.
Say it's Blur concentration?
That's what I was trying to remember which order I had done. That's right, it was blurred, it was not. That's what it was. Thank you. Because he wanted to leave up wall of force. So thank you for that. So it wasn't Blur, it was... Crap, where was the other one? Hold on.
Mirage?
Don't help her.
No.
I want to see how cool this is.
Because I heard her cast Blur, I'm thinking, wait, I think the wall just went down.
Also,
no.
Maybe he has rules where he can concentrate on multiple spells at once. We don't know.
You don't know.
You be quiet.
I am excited. This is the coolest thing that's happened today for me. Okay, don't take this away.
Alright, and then the last round that he has to prepare, and he's gonna be over here. He's flying up.
Wait, what did he actually do on that round since he didn't cast Blur?
So far the first round
was
is
the wall.
The wall and movement.
Mm-hmm. The second round you do not see the effects of.
Okay.
And the third round, he is going to cast... Come on, tell me his... it was supposed to upcast it. Why did you not upcast that? Alright.
Well, I thought he couldn't attack us on his turns.
The third round is his last round, so he will attack...
He got 3 with us doing nothing.
Right. So that's
He ends it early by doing this.
He ends it early by...
He knows how many rounds he has,
Right.
so he can make the decision to do what he wants.
Yeah.
Splash the...
Okay, I thought it had to be.
No. And the upcast of that, so this was... It's a 6th level spell, but he is upcasting it to level 8, which will give him 2 more...
Can
bolts?
it go through his own wall of force?
Or sorry.
I don't think so.
He's 1, 2, 3... No, that's right. That's why I didn't upcast it. He is casting it on... Let's see, where's the measurement? You are 30. I think it's actually... Yeah, okay. So he is hitting...
He can shoot it over his wall, because the wall doesn't have a ceiling on it.
But it has
He's
to...
flying.
It has to chain.
Yeah.
And nothing can physically pass through the wall, so...
Correct.
Oh.
So...
Let him do something crazy, OP!
That's okay. So, he is shooting it at Jericho, but it is bouncing off of Jericho to 3 additional targets, which are Dr. Ink, Lob, and Azaka. So I need all 4 of you to give me dexterity saves, please.
I mean, I'm down either way, even if I pass it.
Okay.
Are you within 10 feet of axe? What if you quarter it?
Well, what I'm saying is that even if I pass it and take half the damage, that's still more than
But Araxis gives you resistance to spells.
Yeah.
So you would
take a quarter.
You would take a quarter if you pass.
Save. Yep.
If you save.
I take nothing.
You do take nothing.
Use all the things, Jericho!
You really need to not pass out into lava. There you go. There you go. Thank fuck.
Oh.
Because you are literally flying above lava, my dude. If you hit the lava, you're going to die.
Yeah.
That was what I thought the entire week we were at break.
Cooper would like someone to roll for him, please.
Sure.
He said it in Twitch chat.
Okay. All right. No problem. I got it. All right. Come on.
Do you want to give it to me? I can.
Sure, because
It's
this is
not like you're dealing with 18 things over there.
I am not dealing with 18 things over here. No. All right. So yeah, you can go ahead and roll for him. All right. So, Dr. Ink, that is 47. Let's see, 47 points of damage to you, lightning damage. And then Lob takes 47 as well.
I'm down. That's exactly what I had.
I take a fourth of that. Is that right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Something like 11, I think. Half and then half again. So it's like a...
All right. So Dr. Ink is unconscious.
How many did you say?
47 points. Oh, that's right. Ink, well, Bless wouldn't help. 18 plus 4 is not going to be enough. Because it's a 23 DC. So she would need to roll a 5 on that D4.
You can do it.
She advantage. Pupspiration and D4.
Yeah, she can have one of my pupspirations if she needs one.
Yeah, she can have.
I'll use mine. I've got one.
Right.
Okay, hold on.
That was crazy.
I forgot about those already.
Hey, glad I bought you another one.
Math is super hard.
And there's a trap
Oh
card.
my god.
Laid.
And bless.
Plus a D4.
You're good.
Okay.
So you take half of that.
Yep.
She's rogue. She has evasion.
What level rogue are you, though?
I am a level... Let me find it. 5.
Nope. Evasion kicks in at level 7.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Well,
so I take...
She still takes half.
She does.
Which is
23?
Yes. No, 22. Wait.
Oh, I thought it was a 47.
No, that's right. It goes up. Yeah, so it's 23. Yeah. All right. And so that is that. And then not to have you feel left out here, Red Fang. But he's also going to look at you with his staff in his hand. And let's see, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw, please. I know this is such a hard one for you here.
At advantage.
Oh, right.
Remember, everybody's
So-
making
I don't think he
saves.
needs to worry about the con save right now. I think he's good. I think the 26 plus 4. I think he's good.
We were reminding him like we were reminding Ink. So.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. I think that might just make it. Yeah. All right. So with that, all right.
I don't even know like how I saved. He was underneath me. I had an eye trained on him, and all of a sudden I heard like some explosions, and he wasn't there, and something hit him in the back.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. And so, yep, he's just kind of shifting up there. All right. And so, let's see, is Lob into the chat yet? Yeah, okay. So, Lob, it is officially your turn. All right. So yeah, you guys did not see what it was that he did for that extra turn. It was not a visible thing. All right. Okay, so summon. Okay, you're gonna summon Spice. Okay. All right. We will put them there for you. Where are you? I was to say, you're not into the actual game, so I don't know exactly where you want it to be. But, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Sure. Alright. And that is, let's see here. With that. Okay. Alright. So you summon. Okay. Alright. I assume that you are having it attack as well. Which, let's see. That is, all right. Yes, okay. So that is 2 slam attacks. Right, because your summoned elemental spirit is level 4, I believe, right, Coop? So those, okay, yeah. So that would be 2 attacks. And those 2 attacks, he will not be hit by those.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Those miss?
They miss.
Do we see any
Hey,
kind of
Cole,
like?
then.
Do we see like anything that's protecting him when they miss?
You see kind of an arcane, like, it's kind of like your shield, Rika.
Okay.
You see like the attacks bounce off of something that is around him.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Lob, is there anything else? Yeah, it's similar. It's not like reactionary shield, but it is something very similar. Yes. Yep. Okay.
Would I know would I recognize it?
On your turn, maybe.
Okay.
So, is there anything else that you want to do there, Coop? Nope. Okay, end of turn. All right. Oh. That's right. But don't worry. Thank you for that, Red Fang. At the end of Lob's turn, he will use a legendary action to move the sphere. And he is going to move it back over here, and it will go directly to Lob. Let's see here. Which, yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, I'm totally ratting you out for that. Yes. All right. And it will go ahead and try to enter into Lob's range, or Lob's area. So Lob,
Is
actually,
it a creature?
huh?
Is it a creature?
It is
Wait.
not a creature. Why?
Sentinel.
Oh, no, it is not a creature. It is a sphere of annihilation.
I think you tried to attack it last week.
Yeah, you did try to attack it last week and found
didn't
out that
do
it didn't
shit.
do anything. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So, yes, so that is going to, Tor, could you give me a dexterity saving throw for Lob, please?
Nice.
Okay, nice. All right. Let's see. Come on, give me the stats that are needed to have, please. Roll 20 just kind of froze on me here. All right. All right, there it goes.
No time stop.
That's, yeah, it is the time stop. There it is. Okay. So, okay. All right. So it will, so Lob will take half of the damage as that was a successful save. So that is, so Lob will take 12 points of damage as you're able to move just out of, kind of duck around it so that it does not actually hit you fully. All right. And so then Rika, that brings us to you, and you have this wall of force around you.
Can't physically pass through it.
Nope.
But I've got a plan for that. First,
Okay.
that shield he has on him,
Mm-hmm.
do I recognize it?
Give me an Arcana check.
I'm on my spell page. Go back to skills, Arcana. I'm on.
So it is not a spell that you have seen before, but it is one that you have heard about before, but you do not know what it is called.
Alright. But do I get the feeling that I could dispel it if I was not inside the wall of force?
Maybe.
Cool. I am going to grab Araxis.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say, buddy, we're doing this, and I'm going to dimension door us right in front of him.
Alright, let's kill this
We're not
foe.
physically going through the wall, we're just popping from one place to the next.
That is true.
I like how you think.
Okay.
And yeah, we're just going to be... I'm going to be here, and Araxis can be in between me and Spice.
Alright.
No, I'm sorry, Jericho, that pulls him out of the, You're out of the range now of the, spell resistance.
Oh.
But,
Am I doing
we're
it?
here
Yes.
now.
Okay. All right.
Well, I can't do anything from behind the wall of force, and I can't leave Araxis in the wall of force.
I mean, you could have. You could have.
Well,
No, I'm good with. I mean, I have a Misty Step, but I like this. This works for me too. Either way.
I missed it. What'd you do?
I dimension
dimension
doored
doored
to the
out.
other platform out of the wall of force.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, didn't click it, but I said it.
Yep.
So now I've clicked it.
Okay. All right. No problem.
It's
All
not my smartest move, but we're here now.
You are.
If
You
Kuzan
are
was
in
here
fact.
right now, I would be very thankful for this.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he is going to use another legendary action. And he is going to, let's see, where's it at? I need Rika and Araxis and Spice, which I just closed Spice's character sheet because that's how it works.
Assuming we're making con saves.
You are making con saves.
At advantage.
Mm-hmm.
All of us have advantage?
Oh, yeah,
That's
because
right,
we ate
yeah.
the. Well,
We ate the
Spice
Spice
doesn't.
doesn't, but we do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on.
You get a 4 from or 3 from Axis.
Yes,
yeah.
plus three.
and
Plus 3 to whatever.
I
you
know,
roll.
but I'm also going to burn an Ashy advantage, because there's no way a 14 is anywhere close to what I need. Are you? So I get a plus.
Yeah,
I get a plus 3,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna pups it because, I have
reasons.
to.
Huh?
Well, because
There's
I know
reasons,
the
yeah.
his spell save I already know is super high, so now it's a 22, but I still think it needs to be a 23. So
It does.
still fail.
You've done everything you can.
Yep.
Nobody can give you crap for that.
It does need to be a 23.
Yep.
Oh,
Literally 1 point short.
Mm-hmm.
can I give her a pup or is
Nope.
only one
I've
of us?
already rolled a pup.
Yep.
Used all the things.
alright.
Alright.
So that is 56 necrotic damage on a failed save, or half as much on the success.
Damn, what did he do?
He did
What do we
disrupt
see?
life.
What do we see? I don't
You
even know what that means.
You see,
Oh wait, he's casting a spell?
it is a legendary action.
But
But
it's
is
a
it a
spell.
spell?
It is
that
not
he's
a spell.
It's
Nope.
not.
It is not.
And they nerf counter spell so hard.
Yep, it is a legendary action. It just kind of happens. He takes his staff and he kind of does that whole stomp the staff on the ground kind of situation, and you see this kind of wave of necrotic energy come out to about 20 feet away from him in all directions. And yeah.
Did it harm the sphere? Did it, the little cylinder in the middle then?
Did it? I don't know. Hang on.
Oh, I'm
Nope.
down.
No,
So
That's within 20 feet.
it is.
yeah,
but
that's right. That's
but
the edge of it.
but it did not destroy. Did not harm the thing. No.
Okay.
Nope.
All right. Well, I'm out.
Okay. All right. So as he does that, and actually I believe that will also get rid of Spice, because I
Don't
I
think she
don't
has that much
remember.
HP.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Is
So-
it like most of them where it's like 5 times mob's level plus?
Yeah, something along those lines. That's what I'm. Okay, thank you, Tor. All right. You have
As I
access
pass
to.
out, I do want to say, "Fuck, you're even uglier up close."
He's a beautiful guy. Beautiful guy.
Mhm.
Uh-huh. Yep. All right. So, with that, Red Fang, it is your turn. As you see Rika go down. By the way, Raxus, pretty sure that you had, what was your second circle? Was it Crusader's Mantle?
Yes. Let me roll a Constitution on that.
You have to.
I'm good.
The fire elemental form will determine its hit points.
I only
Oh.
took 28 damage, so I should be good with that.
Yep, you are good. Barely, but you are good. Yes. All right. So
I put it in chat so you can see it.
okay. It's 50 points plus 10 for each spell level above 4th. Okay, and he cast it at 4th, which would be 50. And okay.
Well, if it had 50
Yeah, it would.
and
It didn't
failed,
make
it
it.
took 56.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
It doesn't
Thank-
have any resistances, I'm
Mm.
assuming, then, right?
Well, not to necrotic damage, no.
Okay, all right. Just curious,
No.
since he's not here to look at a sheet. So.
Yeah, no, not to necrotic. It's fire, surprisingly. Yeah, the fire elemental. All right.
Oh.
There you go. All right. So Red Fang, you saw Rika go down. You see the elemental go poof. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I mean, if the base level of this space is the lava, and there's
Uh-huh.
a 20-foot elevation between the lava and the platform Doctor is at, and there's another 40 feet from that platform to the ceiling. Does his 30-foot indicator mean he's 30 feet from the lava level, like base?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm 10 feet from the base. So
Yep.
if I have 30 feet of movement moving diagonally, can I?
Mm.
I think I can make that math work. Is that correct?
Sure.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I have wings, but
No.
there's a certain point where you're like, wow, 3-dimensional combat is hard. I don't even want to figure it out.
It's okay.
But yeah, so I'm gonna fly diagonally up, probably from my angle. I didn't even see any of that happen, or some of it. But yeah, I just want to make sure I can make it. So it's distance-wise. Okay, so I'm gonna use all of my movement to kind of fly up and then kind of back down. So he's flying like 10 feet above this platform, but I know Axe has a reach weapon, so he's technically still in this guy's reach.
Right.
Okay. I am going to put myself at 25 feet then,
Okay.
which would just be 5 feet above.
Mm-hmm.
That's between me and Rika. And I will figure out. Nope, I found it. Oh, there it is. All right, cool. And I'm just going to attack with kind of a probing strike here.
Okay.
Bless is still up.
It is.
So turn that toggle on. Crusader's Mantle is still up.
It is.
I would love to go ham on him, but I think he's got some crazy magic things happening, so. And I'm not raging. Okay. So attack number 1, Phantom Strikes.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, I didn't turn on the advantage toggle. We'll use the first damage if it works, and the first blast.
That does not hit.
Ups it.
Okay.
I forgot to turn that toggle on too. So 31 maybe?
Yeah, 31 hits.
Okay, cool. So with that, I've confirmed a 31 will hit, which may not be helpful, but at least we can reach him, right, Axe? And with that, I'm going to turn on my advantage toggle. I'm going to go ahead and turn on my pups toggle, because I'm going to need to do that probably. And we'll swing again.
Okay.
As I remember to decrement my pups. Alright, here we go.
All the dice. Alright.
Yeah. I think there's a pups in that.
There is. It just was a really terrible pup. Yeah. There was a 2 on the D10. But a 28 will hit.
Right. And then as a bonus action, I will rage. It won't help, but I'll rage, and that'll end my turn. So I try and hover above Rika. At least between this guy and Rika.
Okay. Alright. Dr. Ink, that brings us to you. All right. Did we lose Kate? Is she still with us? Kate, you're
Hello?
muted.
Is it working?
Yes.
Is it working?
Yes.
Sorry, I had to switch devices. Everything was going crazy.
Okay.
Is
Rika
still
is
down?
currently down. Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna healing light.
What is the range of your healing light?
60 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I did it yesterday.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So it's, hold on, let me read it again. Where did it go? D6s. I'm gonna put 2 D6s on her.
Okay. All
I
right.
can't see. Is it
So
something? Oh,
that is
man.
4.
Well, it's something.
It is.
Yeah, it's not 0.
Yeah. And then I'm going to longbow the ugly dude.
Okay.
Fingers crossed. Are we ready?
Sure.
It's engaged.
It is.
So I have sneak
If you hit.
if I hit.
24 will not hit.
Bless.
Where it's
Roll
But
your
he's got
blast.
something
blast?
crazy. We has got something protecting him. We don't know what's going on there.
26 will hit.
Oh, okay. And then I think I'm just gonna keep staying right where I am. I don't think
Okay.
I've moved in ages, but it's working for me, so I'm just gonna stay where I am.
Okay. All right. Azaka.
Yeah, that blesses saving our booties.
Yeah, I don't remember if we did a con check for bless, but that's fine. It doesn't matter because I didn't remember it, so it's fine. All right. Azaka.
Sorry, my thing is being weird. Okay, so I would like to
We're all
Can I
raging
just-
tonight.
You're what?
We're all raging tonight.
Uh-huh.
That's what I said while I was muted. I was like, I will rage, and
Okay.
no one heard me. I'm hilarious.
I will
You are.
set down gently a healing potion by lob, and then I am going to move.
Okay.
I had measured it where I can get over here.
Okay. Yeah, you're on top of the thing. Okay. Just ignore
That's
that.
my-
Oh shit.
Uh-huh.
What's that?
Uh-huh.
Ignore
Wait, what?
that.
Ignore
That's
that.
hard to ignore, Susan.
That is I was
You
looking
didn't get
at
that
it.
out of nowhere. That exists somewhere on a sheet.
I was looking at it. That's the next thing he's gonna do, but it wasn't supposed to push the button.
Well, since that's probably melee, I think I know who that's.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I'm gonna
I have a
make
plan.
it here with my movement, and then I'm going to going bonus action dash.
Okay.
And I'm going to stab him.
Okay.
Stab him good. Stab him better than that.
You really are funny today, Kate.
I know, I've got it in me.
26 will hit. Okay.
Got some radiant damage too. I don't know if it's in that roll or not.
No, I can't figure out how to do it. So there's the radiant.
Okay.
And then
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
I hit.
Maybe.
Gonna be all out of pups like so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Buy more.
All right. So, hey Azaka, I need a con save, please.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
That 57 points of necrotic damage is to you.
Okay.
Was that from the necrotic?
The finger of death.
Counterspell.
Don't worry about. Don't worry.
Okay, then I won't counterspell.
Okay. Jericho.
The first time I've gotten hit, pretty much.
I think first thing I'm gonna do is have him fly away from the lava. We'll go there, and then for my action, I'm gonna drink.
That's still lava. It's like an angled wall. There you go.
And then I'm gonna take one of my Dr. Dylan's healing potions for my action.
Okay.
I don't
That
know what
is
tier it is.
that is a greater healing potion.
Okay. I need this to be like something good.
So I left Lava superior
Okay.
because that's what mine are, right?
Nope. We don't get healing potions from AL anymore.
I know it was a Dr. Dylan one.
Oh. No, they were all greater. It was the
Okay.
tier that the party. Sorry.
That's why I'm asking.
Yep.
Then
All right.
For my bonus action, I'm going to move my spiritual weapon, which had been down here.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't have a thing anymore for some reason. So, that's okay. Move that over to him, and it will.
So your spiritual weapon can only go 20 feet on a movement, and he is higher than that, so you couldn't quite get it to him.
Oh.
Yep.
Alright. Well, then that is.
But I
my
would say
turn.
you could get it, like, it'll be on the level, but it'll be, like, right there. It's like almost to him, but not quite.
Okay, and then that will be my turn.
All right. Araxis.
All right, we're gonna take this baddie down. Rika's up now, though, right? She's stirring. She's not.
I mean, I'm on the floor, but I am not
She's
dead.
breathing.
I'm breathing.
Still
and
covered in
swearing.
blood.
Just
And-
questioning the life choices.
Would I be covered in blood though? Because everything he's done is necrotic.
It's black blood. It's fine.
Okay.
There's some good gashes on you, I'm imagining.
Oh yeah, I have 4 hit points.
You're saying a lot of words that are not family friendly.
Uh-huh. Yep.
How's our buddy?
But it's all in
Azrac
primordial,
looking?
so the only one I think that can understand me sometimes is Lob.
How's our buddy Azrac looking? Is he looking like we're
He's taking
doing
damage.
something to him?
Yeah, he's taking
Well, he
damage.
always looks hideous. So
Yeah, he's a
a
beautiful,
walking
beautiful
corpse.
guy. Uh-huh.
Rika, do you have some what is it? Orcish swears in there you learned from Ink?
Okay. Well, the goal is for you guys to not know for sure that I'm swearing. You can probably guess, but you don't know for sure.
Well,
And I
no,
don't think-
I'm sure there's a couple of words that you've picked up from Dr. Ink that there's
I've
got to
been
be.
saying all
We've gone
very
through enough levels of this where we know you're swearing. It might be like a conversation we have.
That's true.
Rika curses a lot, doesn't she? Yeah, we don't talk about it. It might have been like we all choose to deny it kind of a thing, but it's definitely something we all know.
Dr. Ink has only said very beautiful things in Orcish. It just sounds like swearing because everything in Orcish sounds like swearing. It's like German.
Also, to be
Oh,
fair,
that's fair.
Rika, you would have cursed at them in some other
That's
language
true.
enough times that they may not understand the words, but they would have definitely understood the meaning.
Although, Dr. Ick, I do want to point out that is French propaganda to disguise from the fact that their language sounds like a cat choking on plastic.
That's 100% true.
Oh my god.
I, in fact, know one swear word in German
Uh-huh.
that I say all the time. Scheiße.
It's a good
All
one.
right. So, Araxis, what are you
Yeah,
going to
nobody-
do?
Well, if everybody's running in and Rika's doing okay, I'm gonna start slamming this guy too with my
That's
halberd,
why
I
we
guess.
came over here, so you could
Yeah.
hit him until he properly dies.
Oh,
Boom.
jeez.
Nope.
Buddy.
Can I ask you that? Can I ask you that?
Yeah.
Do all the
Jeez.
things.
I'm doing everything I can to try and hit this guy.
Now's the time. No time like the
Yeah, pups.
Really?
How about a pup? I need a 10 on a pup, huh?
Uh-huh.
Probably.
Yeah. You need to
Go
turn
ahead
up
and
that-
add a pups modifier to your sheet and toggle that shit on. Because this guy has a hell of a lot of AC.
Ah, geez, just barely missed.
Don't
Barely
worry,
missed.
I'm gonna try to fix it. Gonna
All
try
right.
to fix it in a minute.
We need more bless. Can we double cast that shit?
Nope.
I'll try a second swing.
Spend a sorcery point and twin it.
Holy crap!
Dude!
You would need.
I think this is the worst you've ever rolled.
I know,
That's not
right?
true.
I'm
That's
gonna
not
ask you
true.
that. I'm gonna see if I can ask you that.
This
On
is the
this
worst you've
character.
ever rolled when the DC has been so high.
Oh my god!
You roll the same number.
Over and
All
over
the
again.
time.
Your bless
I
got
don't think
better
it's even
though.
worth a pup on this one. It's the same. I'm rolling.
So I'm gonna turn to Axe and be like, look, you're useful for other things too.
Maybe one of us should try to stop him from picking stuff up because whenever we did, he always rolled like a god.
Mm.
Right?
Yeah, this dude has got your stuff.
Yeah, don't hit him.
16 and 9. Does it that hits? Doesn't it? No.
Yes, it does.
It does.
That was like a plead of inspiration.
25 is the number you were looking for.
Oh.
NPCs. Oh, that's so
16 and
crazy.
8. Oh, so the first one hit too then.
Before he cast me.
Oh no, 16 and 8. No, that's 24. So never mind. The first one. Okay. All right. I'm definitely smiting since I'm not going to hit very often on this one.
Poor guy.
Yep. I'll smite him. See what happens. Is he undead? I think he's undead.
He is not a living creature, yeah.
Another 8 to that.
Nice.
Hey.
And we'll try and bonus action hit it with the back end, which isn't nearly as powerful and probably will miss, but we'll try.
And
Okay.
just connect the strike and you can smite that shit. It's great. Go, go, go.
Can I puppet?
You can.
How many pups do I have?
You realize this is the
Oh,
last
geez,
attack
that one
before he
crazy.
murders us all, right?
I know, right?
I know, right?
Do
Oh,
the
yeah.
things.
He has a ring of meteor swarm.
I don't know what that means.
All right, that's all my attacks, my bonus action. You said he's
Means we
floating
died.
above me, though?
Cause
You what?
He's floating above me, though?
Just barely. Yeah.
Okay, so he'd get an
Yeah.
opportunity if I ran away.
Yep.
All right, then I will just stand here and stare at him, face death right in the face.
Okay.
Yeah.
More
Paladin's last stand.
Okay.
Also, if you move, you might pull people out of your aura.
Right. I saw that finger touch
Uh-huh.
socket, and I'm thinking, that's not a good thing.
it's a bad time.
At least it's a single
Mhm.
target.
Yes, it was that one was a single target. Yes, it was.
All right, Susan. Oh God, I meant not all right. Oh, that wasn't Susan. God damn it, Ragnarok! Why would you link that shit? I thought that was Susan.
You said you wanted to know what it was. I thought
It's
it was
true.
Yeah,
You-
meteor swarm's awesome.
Yeah,
No, but you gave me a literal heart attack.
I was like,
Now-
she's doing what?
Now it's fine if it happened, but holy shit, my heart can only explode so many times in one combat. See?
You okay over there? Okay. So, I need everyone. Well, actually, hold on. Let me see. If he puts it there. Yep. All right. I need everybody to please. Let's see here.
That comes after.
Is it
Oh.
a spell?
It is a spell. So go
don't
ahead
want-
and roll that that counterspell if you'd like.
Oh, but is he gonna counterspell my counterspell?
He is.
It's
Yeah.
He is
Good
a
question.
mage. So take that into account.
A
You've
mage.
seen him do it, so.
I know he's done it, and I've gotta.
You see him start casting. What do you do?
Do it.
Yeah,
Now's the time to do the things.
Yeah, but she also has to save spell slots for other spells.
Mm-hmm.
He has
No,
4
it's
hit
got- it-
points.
it's.
Well, actually, tune us out. Yuka,
No, I'm trying to.
Anna.
fucking-
do whatever you want.
Yeah, I have 4 hit points. I think I'm gonna go down no matter what. But he could roll bad on his counterspell.
You do
But
you.
if I counterspell, I can't do the other thing that makes it easier for you guys to hit him, potentially. But if I go down, I can't do it then either. So, I'm
We're all
kind
gonna
of...
die.
We
so-
trust your judgment.
I...
Make a choice. We won't
Do
blame
it,
you for it.
Susan.
Okay. So you are not counterspelling?
I am not counterspelling.
Okay. All right. So with that, you see him casting a spell, and all of a sudden you see this sphere of energy ripple out to be a 60-foot sphere that is just the dot is on the pole, like right by Azaka. And I need everybody to give me a con save, please.
With advantage, right? So-
Mm-hmm.
This isn't something that could help.
Oh, I
You know
can't...
that
That could help what?
Con saves.
Yep, everybody give me a con save.
no Sentinel. I can't.
No.
It's not gonna help.
I'm gonna
If
pop
you're
mine.
near, remember, if you're near Axe, it's a +3.
Add 3 to whatever you've rolled. If you're
Mhm.
within,
Oh, well, then,
if
never
you're
mind.
within 10 feet,
I'll
10
do
feet.
it.
of the
Remember,
area.
we have advantage on this.
Yeah.
Rika, it doesn't matter what you roll.
Oh, I know.
I just
It doesn't matter. I don't have enough hit points to...
I had
My toggle not work?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm out.
What was 9 + 8?
all
Why
right.
did
Hey,
that-
Cooper.
Hi, Cooper.
How many points would it be halved, Susan?
So that is a total of 44 points. So 22 halved.
No,
44?
even if I'd done what the other thing I wanted.
What type
no.
of damage is that?
That is
Did he take it?
necrotic.
Did he take it too?
So,
No, he did not.
I imagine he's immune to necrotic or resistant to it.
I don't know.
What's
Alright.
what's the
down.
DC?
So
The
I'm
DC is
I'm
23.
down, but does it kill me? Because I know some necrotic
What it-
spells do that.
So
I saved.
this does not.
Okay, so
No.
I'm out again.
You are.
that's a quarter then, because I'm naturally resistant to necrotic damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think I made the save. I rolled a 23.
23 is exactly what you need.
Okay, so I take.
23 is what we need. Okay, so.
Yep, 23 is exactly what you
23.
need.
So
And the damage was rolled, so I should be able to
Actually, advantage. I rolled
find it.
20.
I'm down.
44 points of damage. Lob, you're down.
Yeah,
Down
that's
there.
everything.
Dr. Ink, you're down as well.
I'm so down.
Okay.
I'm downtown. Down.
A spell,
I
right?
don't know.
It is. That was a spell, yes.
Well, isn't everybody near?
Oh,
resistance
no.
doesn't stack. So it wouldn't help Jericho, but it would help everybody else.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Finally,
I
take
want.
11.
So plus
so
11.
And I wouldn't have taken as much from the finger
real
of death either.
quick. Real quick.
Mm-hmm.
If did anybody not make it that's within 60 feet of me? That's
did Lob
rough.
make it?
So
Lob's-
40 feet.
yeah,
40
but
feet.
you got to keep in mind you're also down. So
I know, but like as I'm going down, I can
no, I meant
use my
them.
ward. My ward has 10 hit points. I can negate 10 hit points on one of you.
It wouldn't help me.
Would it help anybody else?
Lob, would it help you?
No,
Okay.
because I failed, and
Okay, well,
Chuck it on
Derek-
Axe.
sure, Axe, reduce 10 of those that you
Oh,
took.
all right. Thank you.
I mean, I might as well use them on, if it's not, it can't help me, but it could help somebody else. And
Mm-hmm.
it says when because everybody's
Man, we
taking
are
the
such
damage.
a good team. We are working together. This is
Yeah.
great.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we're gonna die.
I would say we're gonna die together.
So
Right.
would I have had resistance?
It would have been 30 feet, never mind. But
You-
Araxis
yes.
is next to me, so.
Axe would give you resistance.
You would have taken less damage had. Yes,
So from the finger of death, I also would have taken less damage.
correct. You would have, yeah.
How much less?
I don't remember what the roll
It's
was.
resistance.
It was
It's
57.
Yeah, it was resistance. So,
Halvesies.
it has these. Yeah,
So like 26.
yeah, something like that. All right.
Yeah, and I couldn't have given you the reduce that damage if I'd done counterspell. So, you're welcome.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, let's see here.
I have one third level spell slot left, and I need it to dispel the shield on him.
So, looking around him, he is going to. He has the staff as well, and that has
Oh, yeah.
its attack, and
I mean, I'm on the ground. There's nothing I'm unconscious. I cannot make saves.
I know,
Except death saves.
I know.
I mean,
Mhm.
not to give you an idea, but
I am not that DM, but yeah, I know. I'm aware.
Yeah.
I'm aware that you're right there. But he is going to look
We
at
go
Red
down
Fang.
together, and that's fine.
Red Fang, I need a con save, please.
I love you guys.
We love you too, Red Fang.
All right, cons are at advantage.
Mm-hmm.
I yelled, "God, dude!" as I went down.
I feel like it's
Alright.
not rolling my axe aura, which I made.
That's
but I
it's
apparently
fine. You made it. You're fine. You're fine. As you see, he just looks at you and he grabs a hold of the staff, and all of a sudden you feel like this curse start to take a hold of you, but you are able to push it away.
Is this the same effect I felt when I was like above him in the lava and he disappeared?
Uh-huh.
Can I roll some kind of check after getting hit with this twice to figure out what he's trying to do to me?
Sure.
No, any magic checks I have are terrible.
Yep.
So it's really more of a, man, this keeps happening. What is happening? So I don't know.
Yep.
Whatever.
Give me an
Within the
Arcana check.
All right, let me go with that at normal.
Take all the things off. Yeah.
Yeah, kinda.
Mhm.
Yeah, you see the -1.
Uh-huh.
I don't expect to understand the machination.
Yeah,
nature art of this,
he's doing that staff is doing something to you. You're not sure what it is, but that staff is doing something. Mm-hmm. And he will. Let's see. It moves. How far does it move? Okay. And it will move up, and it will go to Azaka. And Azaka, I need a dexterity saving throw, please, as the sphere comes at you as well. Okay. All right. Okay.
So the last one should have been fine because since I'm next to Axe, that would be a 23.
It would be a 23. Yep. All right. So hold on, I gotta. However, the DC on the sphere itself is not the same as his DC. And you've already.
So I imagine it's.
Yeah, lob and ink.
It's actually higher than his DC.
What?
Uh-huh.
Holy crap.
He has a. The sphere has a DC 25. Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's like it's a sphere of annihilation in a book called The Tomb of Annihilation.
This is such a great fight.
I wonder why that would be a thing. So you're gonna end up taking half damage because you're resistant because of the thing. But that is so 19. So 9 points of damage to you, there, Azaka, as the orb is now, or the sphere is now sitting right next to you. Okay. So, Lob.
Has a health potion right next to him.
That he can't take because he's a
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Uh-huh. Okay, that is one failure.
I can add to that, can I?
Nope.
It says
Alright.
any D20 roll.
Oh, that's true. It does say any D20 roll. So yeah, if you want to.
So why not? Just in case I stand at 20.
Okay.
Or success, that's fine too.
Mm-hmm.
The-
So go ahead and clear the failure off your sheet.
I
All
did.
right. Rika. Death save.
Woo!
Nat 20, baby. Come on.
Is that the health potion there, Red Fang?
Yeah, we're
Nice.
working on our
I'm going to Ashy advantage that.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
All right. So, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're all
Red
going to
Fang.
die.
What are you going to do?
All right. Shit.
Oh,
I know,
by the way, he's not concentrating anymore. Because he
this
dropped
is what
the
I hate
wall.
about me is that my greatest contribution is to keep attacking.
Uh-huh.
I can't do cool utility shit. I hate it.
I
But in
mean,
this
you
moment,
can.
I can, but I'm so bad at it. I look around. I'm like, I'm doing the right thing by staying in this aura. I'm floating. Let's see. Azaka can still hit this guy that's flying in the air. I'm
Mhm.
threatening him. So I'm just gonna keep attacking, and we're gonna hope we kill it. So here, and I hope I crit so I can get an extra attack. So Pups is by default turned on.
Okay.
All the toggles. Here we go. That's not great.
No. No, it's not.
Pups gave me a 2, Bless gave me a 2, and I rolled a 6.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's a lost attack. Alright.
You can do this.
Advantage.
So
Alright.
pray, please, and he gets a plus 20 to his attack.
No.
I think that's how that works.
No.
Heard that too.
Goodness.
At that
Alright,
same water cooler.
let's hope
Mhm.
for a crit here. Jeez.
You know, if you were going to use something that was actually in the tomb, you should have said the wine cooler because, you know, that you did find the room full of wine casks.
That's true. We could have thrown a wine cooler at him.
You could have.
There you go.
All right. So, yes, that 26 plus 11 for a 37 will hit him. Yes. Yes, it will.
That's
Okay.
all I can do. Yeah, I'm done. I can't. Yeah, jeez. I let him
All
bring
right.
it down.
All right. Dr.
Yeah,
Ink.
let us down.
Well, Red Fang and
Oh. Oh, shoot.
Oh, I have to re-roll that, right? Do I still have ashes? Yeah, I still have ashes. Holy.
Wait, do I get to impose each turn or just at once?
I would save it. I've got stuff I can do.
Okay.
That's 2 failed death saves.
I'm a divine soul sorcerer. I can do some divine soul stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Dr. Ink,
Yeah.
if you're gonna re-roll it, you can re-roll it.
I was only asking about Lob because he might have had an extra 50 points before he went down. That's why I was
Yeah,
thinking.
no.
I'm gonna trust in my God and save my ashies.
Okay. All right.
That's amazingly cool.
And I'm just gonna
Azaka,
stare at these two failures for a
Mhm.
while.
at the beginning, before you take your turn, you see he's right there and he's just looking around at you and he says, you think that you can take me on? I've already knocked. Look at your party members. There's no way you will take me out. And he starts to cast a spell. And as you take your swing, he said, you hear, he finishes the incantation, and he says, you hear that spectral, or not spectral, the echoing voice that says, "We will meet again, fools, and on that day you will die." And you see he casts teleport.
Oh, what the fuck? Really?
Yep. All you had to do was wait for you to not be able to counterspell it.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's not how it ends, right? That's. Man,
We still gotta destroy the tomb, don't we?
I'm gonna, if we're out of initiative, I'm coming and I'm giving Rika a health book.
You do.
I mean, it was gonna happen this turn anyway, because if I'd counterspelled them before, that was my last counterspell.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm out of high level spells.
All right, so mass cure wounds. Okay, so that is up to, I believe, 6 creatures. So I assume
it's
you're
22
picking
for
up
everybody in that range. Or 22
Anybody-
total.
To 6 of you. Yep.
I'm
22
assuming.
each.
I'm assuming that's everybody that's down.
I assume so.
Mhm.
So is it all of us?
All but one. I'm okay if I mean I can
Alright,
sit it
I'm
out
up.
if somebody needs more.
Basically, it's
Red Fang. I have the highest health, I think.
It's Lob, Dr. Ink, Rika, myself. That's what, 4?
Mm-hmm.
I can't see, I guess, Araxis and Azaka, I guess.
Thank
Oh,
you.
I'm throwing firebolt at the glass until it shatters.
Okay.
I'm just
I
putting
would
that
love-
out there.
As soon as I
Wait,
see you do
let's
that,
get to
I
the
would
other
also
side
like
before
to
we
roll
break that thing. We need to get to the other side before we break it.
I want to know what's through that portal too.
So as you take a few minutes to reevaluate and heal up your party members and the like, yeah, you sit there and you break this glass container that is in the center. This
Thanks,
20
Jericho.
Huh?
Saying thanks to Jericho.
This 20-foot high, 10-foot in diameter crystal cylinder with the adamantine struts. And I am not going to make you roll to hit it because, I mean, it takes a while because this is a clearly not meant to be, easily broken, but it does eventually, you can break it, and especially with once Dr. Ink is feeling better with the Eldritch Blast and stuff adding force damage, you can eventually break it. And as the final attack hits the cylinder and it shatters, you hear and the it's a weird sound and visual effect. It's like a myriad of tiny lights pours forth from within. These bright souls coil through the air like a tornado, and you almost can hear the tornado-like sound of wind as they all seem to blaze upward and then vanish in a blinding spectral flash. It seems that whatever those myriad of tiny lights were, they have now been released. Everybody give me an Arcana check, please.
Okay.
I'm
Oh, I
rerolling
don't-
that.
Oh, I still had
Oh,
advantage
sure.
on
I can get a
Arcana
17
save.
on Arcana, but I can't swing my stupid halberd on that.
Right.
Okay, that's better.
Alright.
Okay. So in kind of sitting in here having a conversation while this is all going on, you with those Arcana rolls, you guys kind of put 2 and 2 together and come up with like 3.5, maybe 4, maybe. And you figure out that this specific glass container was actually the soulmonger. It was holding in the souls of those who had died, and you just released them. So they will go back to those who had previously died and had now been able to come back.
Cool.
That include the trickster gods?
No. No. Those who had not actually physically like died again once the death curse had started.
Oh.
So, like, just to put it out there, if you guys had failed, like Dr. Ink, if you had failed an additional death save, you would not have been able to be brought back until after this soulmonger container was broken. Cause death curse. All right.
Death curse.
Cause death curse.
Okay,
So-
Dr. Ink is gonna be really excited and give Jericho a big hug.
Okay. All right. So Rika,
Wasn't there something that Dr. Eat had on her shoulder that had to do with dying?
it did.
Oh yeah.
So would she have gone down still?
I mean, technically, she could die up to 9 times, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the
Go
actual
down.
die. She gets brought
Okay.
back. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I forgot. Yeah, the boon that you have. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that
So I
would be
think- yeah.
actually going all the way down. So, and you notice that the sphere is gone as well.
Oh, thank goodness. That thing was scary.
Rika, you made a comment about the portal at the bottom of the room. And you guys see the balcony at the south end of the room holds a gateway. An ornate archway looms over the balcony. Grinning skulls are molded into its frame, and a glowing mist swirls within it. So yeah, it seems there might still be more to this.
Are we going through a
So-
random portal?
I don't know. Are you going
I
to a
think we're
random
gonna-
portal?
We're gonna take a short rest. I think maybe would
Maybe
be
a
taking it
long
out.
rest?
Yeah, let's enjoy this victory while we've got it before we chase him into the next plane.
Can we dome and long rest?
I don't know. Can we dome and long rest? in
I
this
don't
Long
know.
rest
Do you
and
want
chill.
to?
I need spells and people need health. So
Ah,
Long rest seems to be the answer you seek.
the long rest would be ideal, but I don't know that we can. I don't know we have the time for it.
why not?
Better
It's
than
been a
running
long
in there.
time since we took one. I mean, we
Sure,
did that whole
it's-
hags thing and everything for
Mm-hmm.
I don't really want to run in and fight potentially
Him
Mr.
again.
again
Right.
on where we're at now.
I don't feel so great. I mean, I feel great, but I don't feel so great.
Yeah.
Anybody feel like opening any of these little urns?
No.
and-
Not until
Absolutely
we
not.
rest.
Like we're taking a rest.
Hey, I
We're
asked.
sleep-
I just asked. Just curious.
Should we take shifts because we're in a really creepy place?
That's a good idea. Red Fang will
Sure.
take the first shift, or even will stay up through multiple.
So where are you going to rest?
Should we go back to
Is
the hag
this
room?
still connected? Or is that just a gaping hole now?
There's just a gaping hole now.
So the
That's why
struts don't
that's why I
connect to
mentioned
anything.
we ran across before we destroyed it. That's what I
Man,
mentioned.
there's no safe place in the entire tomb other than
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess we
the
just go
safe
back
place
to
is
the.
within the dome.
I think we have. In terms of room, I think we have to go back to the hag room. There's not enough floor space. I don't think
Okay. Well,
anywhere that's.
easily enough. Maybe we could do that.
Yeah,
Okay.
Red Fang can fly us
The
across
Red
one
Fang
of the
shuttle
stuff.
service is in full effect, if needed.
All right.
Oh, also, it didn't come up, but anecdotally and hilarious. Well, you decide if it's funny. Because I was not looking at the creepy character art, I didn't look at the splash page or the handout for this room. But halfway through the week, I did, and it took me 30 minutes of gagging after some creepy naked baby thing. But after that, I was like, oh, I did not understand what this room looked like at all. So
Uh-huh.
I will suck it up in the future and understand three-dimensional combat. I promise.
All right. So you're going to put the dome in that room somewhere. Okay.
Can Araxis 2.0 take some watches?
Sure.
He wasn't very
Trust
good on
him?
helping
He
during the
was
fight.
useless in this fight.
He can stay up the whole 8 hours.
That's what
he
I'm
just had his
saying.
long rest.
Is he like a contract worker and he did his
Yes.
20 hours and stopped? Like, why didn't he come out here with an aura? We really could.
He doesn't have. So he is a clone. He is not an actual exact copy of Araxis. No, in that he doesn't have the powers and stuff. He just looks identical, except he's shorter, and they didn't do a great job.
And he's better with
Yeah.
a halberd than me. I'm about ready to give up this thing.
All right.
Do
So
we have to have like an ethical conundrum about what to do with that guy?
maybe.
No,
Alright.
I'm sure.
no.
All right.
I don't want to get into clone ethics. I've seen Star Wars. I know how it ends.
All right. So you guys move into the dome. Everybody eventually getting in there. And you are able to roll your hit dice to take a short rest.
I thought we were taking a long
Short
rest.
Or long rest, sorry. Okay, then you can go ahead and do the full long rest.
We're certainly gonna try at least.
Mm-hmm.
Just for flavor, I want to kind of turn into tiger so I'm nice and soft and cuddly.
Okay.
In case anybody wants a better pillow.
And Red
I'll
Fang
lend
can
a paw.
be up if it requires a guard.
Okay.
I don't know how the spell works. If something finds us, will it stop us from resting?
If it interrupts your rest, yeah.
No, I mean like, can something cross across the hut?
So it cannot cross the hut. It can dispel the hut, though.
Alright, well, I will stay awake.
Depending on who or what it is, they can dispel the hut. But
Only if they're a caster of a high enough level.
Mhm.
Otherwise,
Yeah,
they can't
you
get
mean
it.
like the caster we just fought? Got it.
yeah, like
Red
the one
Fang
who
is
went
gonna
away.
Red Fang is gonna like
Come back.
have a couple of cups of coffee, and wide-eyed stared out like the paranoid guy he is.
Okay.
Okay, so I need to take the full long rest so that I'm not exhausted anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Okay.
Also,
So
I'm not intensely perceptive, so hopefully this works out.
I was gonna say, Red Fang, go ahead and give me a perception check.
I'm gonna use Snatchy.
What could possibly go wrong?
I'm gonna use it, Pops. I'm gonna use all the things. Alright, let me back a minute real quick. Alright, okay, cool. Also, I don't think it's gonna work, but here we go. Hopefully hit all the things. Perception. Nope, that didn't do the...
So 17 plus stuff. Plus 1, so 18.
Oh,
Okay.
Greasy. Come on.
She's too tired. She's been playing outside. And
That's
like
fair.
she had a whole fight of uses, you know. Come on. She's tired.
She helped us out a lot yesterday, too.
Yeah. So Red Fang, as you are drinking your coffee, you're, you know, looking around, you're remembering that this was the place where you fought the hags, and it's not the greatest place in the world, but it's a lot better than that other room, as I'm sure you guys shut the door to the room in the bottom, the scary gate, as it were. And the whole time you're watching, you do not see or hear anyone else. It seems even the guy who was in taking the food stuff, he's not there anymore either.
Oh,
So
he was a conjuration of the hags.
Mhm.
Interesting. Okay.
So your watches go by without anything that might.
I don't notice
Just-
anything,
You do not.
but no one's awake, so they wouldn't even hear me music. So never mind. Yep.
Mm-hmm. All right, Dr. Ink, you said you wanted to also take a watch. Give me a perception check.
I'll take a watch, too, as long as I get the full...
Okay.
I get confused
taking
about
a watch
watches and
straight.
long rests and stuff.
Yeah, it's weird. Yep. All
If you
right.
guys are switching out with me, I'll take a short one.
Yeah, so there's enough of you that you're able to, you know, take multiple shifts to be able to everybody get a long rest. All right,
okay.
Dr. Ink, you're sitting there, you have Rico, you summon him back, and you have him with you. And you're just sitting there drinking, reevaluating all of the things that just happened, trying to figure out what the hell this is going to mean for what happens next. But you don't seem to notice anything around you. Like, there's no nobody coming down the stairs. There's no one that seems to be trying to distract you from a long rest. All right. Azaka, you were also taking a watch. Go ahead and give me a perception check. And are you staying in tiger form for this, or are you coming out of tiger form?
I don't think it really makes a difference.
Okay, I just was wondering.
I don't think I get anything.
Okay, so those of you who kind of like are dozing in and out and kind of trying to keep a little bit of an eye out and stuff, at one point you wake up and you kind of look over, and Dr. Ink, as you're going to sleep, you see this. Azaka just starts to do the cat circle all around the dome. Now, keep in mind, this dome is technically like an iridescent, you know, it's not like you're actually putting up a tent where you can see the outer lines or whatever.
It's translucent.
It's translucent. That's the word that I was looking for. But you, Azaki, you've been around it enough, being with this group, that you know exactly the perimeter of it. So you just start doing the whole cat in a caged in area where you just keep going the circle around.
I would have if I changed into a cat so people could like sleep on a paw or something for a pillow. I wouldn't just get up and drop their heads on the ground. I'm not that much of a cat.
Or are you, in the words of Ragnarok?
Not right now.
Okay. Alright.
Is it time for a break?
It is a time for a break. So why don't we go ahead and take a few minutes, and then we will see where that misty portal leads. Alright, we will be right back.
It's like when we were talking to Dad.
All right, and welcome on back to DMS Adventurers Tavern, where adventure is always on the menu. Our adventuring party has just managed to survive their fight with the Archlich and destroy the Soulmonger, releasing the souls back to their respective places. And have gone and gotten a uninterrupted long rest. So, with that, your dome fades, and you are able to continue with the plan, which I believe the plan is to go through this this misty gate, as it were, that is down at the very bottom of the map, which, spoiler alert, leads you to this black area of the map that is not uncovered yet. Go figure. So, Red Fang, you are right, knowing that it does. If you were here with us in the tavern for the tier 4 modules that we did with the blue bathrobe cult, you now might understand a little bit better why those tier 4 modules you were collecting shards of the Soulmonger, because now you know that the Soulmonger was in a glass cylinder that, shattered, as it were. All right.
I thought we were looking for pieces of the dude.
No.
Yeah. So it didn't make much sense.
Mm-hmm. So, Red Fang, you are there to shuttle people back and forth? Over to the balcony, I assume?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Before we go, I do have a question.
Sure.
Do we find anything that's worth 500 gold pieces?
No. Why? I mean, one of the phylacteries, or one of the vessels may be worth that.
I feel like this is like technically yes, but what shenanigans are you about to get up to?
There is a reason I put the meme into the Twitch channel, or the Discord channel that I did today. It's like, just because it's a bad idea doesn't mean it won't be a good time. So, I will answer your question.
Saying that describes our little group.
I'm saying that describes several of the groups within the tavern. It describes Monday, it describes Fridays, it describes Saturdays, it describes Tuesdays, and I know from what I've heard, it also describes Michael's 2 games on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So yeah, I'd say so. Okay, so who is going across with Red Fang?
I'll go first.
Okay.
My answer?
Do you want to go find out if there's something over there? You can certainly go look at it.
I'm gonna look. Sure.
Okay. What could possibly go wrong? Okay. So, you head over to the one of the balconies, left or right. Okay. And you see that they're littered by ornate glass bottles, looted silver urns, ivory caskets, and other vessels, all of them inscribed with baleful sigils. Give me a Lob, give me a investigation check, please.
Ah, crap, investigation. I was hoping for perception.
You're going over there to investigate to see if you can find a thing.
That is true. I'm going to pub, too.
Okay.
Investigation, so we'll see what I get.
Okay. Yep,
Ah.
that's good right there. I like it. Okay. 10. There's some really pretty stuff over here. I mean, there's some really pretty, glass bottles and silver, fluted urns that might be worth that much. There may or may not also be the remains of a person inside of them. But I mean, it's up to you if you want to take the thing that looks to be kind of expensive. What do you want to do, Lob? Are you going to be that person that steals somebody's urn? you hear so as you're over there, you're looking. Okay, we have to put you over there because it's pretty funny. So as you're like over here and you're contemplating all this, Dr. Ink, give me a performance check, because we really need to see how this is gonna go. Oh, I really wish you would have rolled a 2. That would have been funnier. But now keep in mind how far away you are from Lob. Yet, Lob, you hear Dr. Ink in the back of your mind, as if she's right next to you, saying,
I have telepathy.
"Oh, that's right. You do have telepathy."
Yeah, that's the word. That's how you say it.
That's right, you do. So you can actually do this and say it in his mind.
I'm telepathic, so I'm just gonna say in his mind, do it. Do it. You know you want to do it. And then I'm gonna go back to looking for skulls.
Oh, you find lots of skulls. They're in each of the little nooks and crannies right there.
I want to take like 6 of them.
Okay. By the way, had the spell for time stop not specifically said you can't affect other people, he was gonna totally turn those skeletons into people. He was gonna animate them. But yeah.
Let's see.
Yep.
So there's the asbestos urn that has close to the amount I was asking.
There's one that you most likely would fit what you need. Yes.
I paid my respects whoever urn this is. But I'm gonna take it.
Okay. The enabler. Also the what's the word I'm looking for?
Instigator.
Instigate. No, that fits too. I was thinking, what is the word when you keep taking the things?
Kleptomaniac?
Yeah, that one. The skull klepto. Yep. All right. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. All right. So, okay. Lob, give me an Arcana check, please.
Sure thing. I'll set this.
Red Fang, you keep going back and forth, taking people across.
Is Jericho shuttling too, or just Red Fang?
Jericho, are you okay? So between between all of you, you guys are able to get your party to the other side.
We're shuttling back and forth. I'll note that Dr. Ink probably let Jericho shuttle.
Right.
But at a moment where I'm between those movements, I'll just hand Dr. Ink back golden statue that Dr. Ink gave me originally and say, I just want you to know that this kept me alive. I'm going to hand her back the golden luck statue.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's so nice.
It was nice, and thank you for allowing me to hold on to this for you. I'll give it back.
All right. Lob, you noticed the one that you picked up seems to have been from, looks very, very fancy and is probably from a noble, based on the glyphs and everything that is within this container, or on this container. So, as you all are now over at this misty gate, the ornate archway that looms at the back of this balcony, the grinning skulls molded into the frame, and the glowing mist that swirls within. So, what are you gonna do? Who's going in first?
I'll pop in.
I will.
I think
Okay.
we all just kind of like, I'll try to go with it at the same time.
We all knock shoulders.
I was gonna say, you do the not
Really,
it.
a really cool moment. We
Mm.
all like look at each other and we're like, "We'll go," and like we realize we've sacrificed ourselves for no one because everybody volunteered.
Mm-hmm. All right,
But
and
what a cool team building moment!
see, there you go. All right, so you enter into this room, and as you step out of the mist into the underground chapel with a black basalt pillars and polished obsidian altar, you see resting on the altar is a leather bag the size and shape of a human body, and what appears to have been sewn shut. Now, behind the altar is a heavy black drape that hangs from the archway. And because we hadn't, done enough creepiness to make Cause regret joining this campaign, you see 8 emaciated, green-skinned creatures that are shackled to the walls of this chapel, each one gazing towards you with a single baleful eye.
Why are their eyes so green?
The monsters begin to gibber and drool as they shake their manacles, eager to be set free.
They're chained, right?
They are chained. Yes, they are.
I don't trust that they're going to stay chained.
So there's a body bag on an altar,
And a curtain
8
behind
nightmare
it.
creatures, and a
Oh.
curtain.
Uh-huh.
Have we seen these nightmare creatures before, or no?
No. You have not.
Alright, Red Fang's just gonna stand next to Raxus, look for his cues.
Okay.
He's kind of the frontliner, and I'm just gonna follow him.
Araxis, which gods are you possessed by? Or were you possessed by?
Oh, like that thing went off?
24
I'm pretty sure
hours.
the answer is he was possessed by all of them.
Huh.
I don't know that that's technically true.
No,
but
it is not technically true. I'm just trying to remember which one he had. Let's see.
The steely one, the righteous one.
Yes.
I don't know, the snake one maybe? No,
Let's
that was Lob.
Lob had the snake one. Yep. Let's see. Okay.
Sorry, I
And
was
Lob.
muted. Kubazan, Shigambi, and
That's right. Thank you.
Ning, sorry.
Okay. So Lob and Jericho, as you guys step into this room, you both feel that, well, Lob, you already were, because you didn't actually drink the beer, so you were already still possessed. But Lob, you feel Moa suggest that you should free the shackled creatures. Jericho, roll me a D100 to see which one possesses you.
What?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I've never seen that before.
Uh-huh.
Too bad you weren't calling on a god to help you.
Right?
That was amazing.
That was pretty amazing. So you I don't remember which percentage you ended up deciding on, but even though like you feel as you step through, you feel the presence of the gods within you again, trying to fight for control. And as you feel this, you know the who your percentage is. So I will let you decide. But you feel and you hear Wongo inside your head urging you to go stab the body bag that is on the altar, making sure that whatever is inside of it is completely and utterly dead. So there is a body bag on this altar right here.
Gotcha.
And Araxis, you also feel them fighting within you as well. But for the moment, you are yourself.
Of myself. Okay.
Until you walk through this thing, so. Okay.
All right.
Okay, so with all of that said and done, what are you guys gonna do? What are the rest of you going to do?
I'm going to take out my Mace of Terror and walk ahead of the party and start making my way towards the body bag.
Okay.
Hey, Mika,
Say, whoa, whoa, whoa.
can I borrow some ink real quick?
Some ink?
Mm-hmm. Ink.
Hey, Dr. Inky wants to borrow you.
No, I'm like, I am ink.
I need some ink, not cat ink.
What kind of... I have like regular ink, not my nice inks.
Regular ink would be fine. I'm not picky.
Let me double check, because I have my fancy inks for my spells, but I don't know if I have regular ink. I think, yeah, I have regular ink. Not a lot though, so.
I just need some.
4.
Can I have one, please?
Sure, you know what, sure.
Thank you.
This is a normal, like, inkwell.
Okay.
And that was the sound of Rika resigning herself to something.
I might as well. What's the deal? I want to look at that curtain.
Okay.
Like, from over here. Not,
Okay.
super close to the body.
Mhm.
Is there anything on the curtain that we can see at this distance, or
Just looks like a black curtain.
Would you like me to move it out of the way?
I have mage hand, could probably move it a little bit. But I don't know that we want to commit to that yet. Are we killing these creatures, or are we setting them free?
Set them free.
Are they
need our help.
Do they look like they want to eat our faces?
Maybe.
Give me an insight check.
Sure.
Sure.
Insight. So I'm good at that.
Yeah, you are. Does anybody speak Undercommon?
Nope.
Okay. All right. So none of you actually understand what these creatures are saying. So that.
But they're talking. They
are talking. Yes. Yes, they are.
So they're like sentient and everything.
They are, in fact, sentient and everything. Yes. Yes, they are. Yep. And you catch that like they seem to be very adamant in whatever it is they're saying. But other than that, like they don't necessarily look like they want to eat your faces. They look like they want to be freed.
Does it look like a simple lock, or
There is shackles on them. Not quite sure what how difficult it would be to unlock it, but
I'm gonna
Yeah.
cast comprehend languages.
okay. And you immediately understand what they are saying, and that is they are demanding to be released from these shackles. And it's not a please unshackle me, it's a you will unshackle us. You will do that.
or
And I can just
what?
understand them, right? I can't speak to them.
Correct. You can only understand them.
So I'll tell everybody that they're demanding that we release them, and that I'm a little unsure.
Ask him. Oh, I'm just gonna say, and what will you do once you're free? And see if they understand me.
Doesn't seem to change what they are saying.
Can I insight them now that I'm talking to them?
Sure.
You're way better at that.
You are way better at that. And you understand what they're saying, and so you are well aware of what, their demands are. They demand to be freed. And it doesn't necessarily look like they will attack you. They just don't want to be here anymore.
Susan,
Uh-huh.
I turn invisible again.
Oh,
Okay.
heavens.
Alright, we have an invisible lob.
And I start sacking these things.
Okay.
I'll try my best to sackle these things.
Alright. So for the purposes of this, alright, go ahead and give me a do you have thieves tools there, Lob?
Nope.
Okay. How are you going to unshackle these guys?
Pull really hard.
Pull really hard. Alright. That sounds like a good plan. There's nothing that could go wrong with this plan. So go ahead and give me a strength check, please.
I can pretty easily probably unlock these chains. Just saying.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was gonna do that too, but
So you think this out loud, Azaka, as you see Lob goes invisible, and then you see this invisible creature pulling on really hard on the lock and chain of this one thing down here in the corner. Like, you don't see Lob as the outline of him or whatever. You see something is pulling on the thing and not doing well with it.
Well,
But
I
you're
understand.
pulling on it.
We can hear him laughing, right?
Oh, totally. You hear the chains moving. You know, it is.
Hear Lob laughing to himself.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep. It is obvious that this is not going as well as he had hoped.
This is literally one of my specialties. If we're setting them free, just let me know.
All right.
I'm gonna go
Well-
over and start picking a lock.
Okay, while all of that's going on, Jericho, what you doing?
Making every effort to begin trying to swing my Mace of Terror down onto this body bag.
Go for it.
Dang it, I got distracted by the other things, and I was gonna go deal with Jericho.
Oh, if he's
Uh-huh.
smashing the body, like he's.
He's smashing the body bag.
Do we even know whose body it is?
Nope.
There's no context clues on the walls or anything?
Nope.
Hmm.
All right. So Jericho, you swing and you hit this body bag, and you do some damage to it. Not a whole lot of damage, mind you, but damage. There is something inside of the body bag. The body bag is sewn up around it.
Does it appear to be a body?
It's the size and shape of a human body.
Is it more like a shroud or a bag?
Oh
or
no,
some
the
sort? Like,
the bag is literally like think caterpillar cocoon kind of concept.
okay, so we can't really define the shape of what's inside of it.
No. Nope. So, Dr. Ink, you get this one undone. Azaka, go ahead and roll me a couple. Well, and Dr. Ink, if you're going to keep going on these, go ahead and roll me some more Thieves' Tools checks. Lob, give me another strength check.
I was waiting for confirmation as to whether we were letting him out or not.
Well, I'm having fun.
Well, what does the first one out do?
It just stands there and watches and waits.
Jericho's wailing on this body bag.
Mm-hmm. So,
Jericho, why are we smashing?
To destroy it, of course.
Whose body is it?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. A little
No.
bit.
I don't think it does.
Dr. Ink, you see
Ooh.
them kind of go and huddle into like the corner.
The body
All huddling
doesn't
together.
the body
Uh-huh.
doesn't react to him hitting it though, right?
It does not. Nope.
On the one hand, don't desecrate a corpse. On the other, anybody that's buried here is almost certainly super.
You're going to the
affected
next
people.
one, Dr. Ink?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit 3 more.
Okay. Are you leaving the one for Lob? Because Lob's
Yeah,
just
Lob can
having a
keep
good
working.
time. Okay.
He can keep working on it. Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Yep.
Lob, give me another strength check, please. Okay. You're totally doing well. Alright. So, Jericho, do you swing again?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. You hit it again. Alright, so between Dr. Ink and Azaka, you get all of them free except for the one Lob's working on. And,
I'm going to go down and help Lob.
okay, now, Araxis, define help, because at this point he is no longer invisible.
I'm just going to reach down with one arm and just kind of
I do.
take a yank at it.
Yeah, because, yeah, you're, like, they all know where you are. It's very apparent where you are. And, okay,
I know
so,
that.
Lob, give me a strength check.
But he didn't do an attack, right?
No, but it's
Just
one of those,
pulling.
it's like, yeah. So, Lob, as you reach down and you go to pull, and you're kind of having your own little tug of war situation going on over here. Araxis just reaches down and grabs a hold with one hand and pulls. And he is no longer restrained.
There you
He is
go,
no
buddy.
longer shackled.
Little help there.
And as he becomes free, you see him go running over to his buddies. And they all just kind of huddle together. So, Jericho and Red Fang, what are you guys doing?
Is this thing like moving at all?
It does not seem to be.
Now that I'm done, I'm gonna come over and talk to Jericho. Hey, God dude? Sir?
Yeah.
God dude? Yeah, mm-hmm. Is there a reason we're killing the dead?
You can't kill it if it's already dead.
That's a little bit of my point.
It's moving.
You're hitting it. There's a difference.
I know, it's so much fun.
You notice as you say that, and you have not hit it for a couple of seconds now, it does move.
Oh God!
Swear an orcish and
Fucking
jump back.
damn it!
See?
Firebolt. I guess.
I'll Eldritch Blast at the same time.
I mean, it like shit's fucked.
See?
Like, I'm assuming a 28 hits.
Yeah, sure, huh?
You feel this fireball just whiz by my head. What the hell?
24 hits.
Firebolt. I mean, it's a pet. Maybe this thing's not completely evil. These guys were chained up. Maybe whoever's in there didn't volunteer to be in there. But it's too late. I've already set them on
Too
fire.
late, and I get 2, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it a second time.
Okay. Alright. As that happens, you see whatever is inside of that, between the damage that Jericho already did and that damage right there, it is no longer moving.
See? Look how much fun you had.
What a joy!
Uh-huh.
What
Can
a
we
joy.
open the body bag?
I know, now that we've done all this
Murder?
shit,
We've committed murder?
And what a good murder it was. You have a future in this.
Oh no, I'm an academic. I'm an academic.
So,
Are we though anymore?
who
No.
is going to open it?
I was gonna
I'll
mage
open it.
hand. I'll
I'll
Yeah,
open it.
mage-
with like a knife and cut through it.
Okay.
I have a dagger
Everyone
and I have
who
a mage
is
hand.
yeah, you're good. Everyone who is standing right there, give me a investigation check, please. And if Azaka, if you or Rico want to move closer to investigate, you can do that as well.
After I know that it's safe, I will, like, nothing, like,
It is
no,
a
like,
humanoid body. It is not moving. It is not breathing. As you open up this container.
Sure.
Okay.
Can we
I mean, I don't know
recognize
that I don't know that I need to at this point.
Oh, but Anna, you need to.
Oh, I mean, okay.
So, Red Fang, you are the only one who does not recognize this person. And as soon, Jericho, even you recognize him because of the response from the rest of your party members. As you see the body of a very, what's the word I'm looking for here? Flamboyant human being laying inside this leather body bag, and he is no longer alive.
Do we know
Did
that's
we-
a flamboyant human being?
Did we kill Volo?
Oh,
Did we kill Volo?
oh yeah,
We
buddy.
did?
Oh my god.
Finally!
I mean, it had to be done.
Finally!
It had
How
to be
did he
done.
even get here?
The dumbass. That's how he got there.
How did he?
Remember?
How?
Well, we saw him in town.
But how did he get here?
Took 2 steps out of a tavern and somebody just took him.
But
The
why?
hags.
Why here?
The hags needed a sacrifice.
For what?
Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy, unless it was Candlefoot.
Alright, I'm gonna. I don't even know what to do with that. So,
You're welcome, Anna.
I'm gonna move the curtain.
Rika
I'm gonna move
and Dr. E was
I
the
don't-
ones that killed him.
Rika, let me go first. Let me go first. Let me go first.
Yes.
Okay.
R.I.P.
I'm just
Volo.
moving.
I have his friggin' book in my bag.
You
Are you saying
do.
that signed copy of his book is worth more now?
I think the signed copy of his book is worth more.
Imagine how much it'll be worth if you have his skull too, Dr. Ink.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Yes, take his skull. Take it
no,
right off his
no, he. We actually need to bring it.
Did you like burn
Question.
him until? Huh?
He's like dead, right, Susan?
He is dead.
Okay.
Where's
well, I
Yako
can't.
been this whole time?
I can't fix that. So I'm
Or
gonna
his
look
feet.
and see what's behind the curtain number 1.
And I'm gonna be ready to run in and hurt things.
Take his head.
So, okay.
We should
Azaka,
bring his body back for his estate.
to answer your question there, Kate's little, or Dr. Ink's little skull buddy has been here the whole time.
Yeah,
Being
he's hanging
soup's
out.
helpful.
Soup's helpful, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he probably
doing
could
the-
have force-fed somebody a potion.
He doesn't
Except
have
that it,
arms.
does.
He's got teeth.
That's true.
That's true.
Pop a
Alright.
cork and then dump it.
He's been totally doing the like what is it called? The guys at the sports
The
games,
commentary.
the sportscasters, the commentary. He's been doing that the
Mhm.
whole time.
The whole time.
I thought you were gonna say he was doing the old Muppets.
Oh, that
Oh,
too.
the hecklers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
the hecklers. That's
Yep.
more like it.
Mm-hmm. So, Azaka and Rika, let's see. Yeah, Rika is right there. You push through the curtain? Is that the plan?
I'll
I was
open
gonna-
it and
Okay.
I'll have a firebolt ready for any nasties.
Alright.
and I'm
so,
ready to murder should anything come near.
Alright. As you,
Also, somebody should check Volo's pockets for valuables.
so you open the curtain and you see a hallway. Behind the curtain is a 10-foot wide, 45-foot long hallway set with 4 decorative arches that have blank walls within them. 3 paths marked out in red, gold, and purple snake along the floor, each leading to one of the 3 archways. A charred skeleton on the floor points to the 4th archway, which has no path leading to it. And there is a single torch burning in the wall sconce at the far end of the hall. And mounted below it is a bronze plaque that bears a warning in common. The warning says, "Behold the fate of those who defy me." And Lob, you, I assume, are checking Volo's pockets.
Yes.
He's been ransacked.
Best
The only,
use of a natural point.
yeah, he has his clothing, but he has no weapons. He has, the only thing that you find on him is an additional signed copy of his book,
Covered in blood.
covered in blood.
Does it have any work to it?
It's a good question.
I would like to try and investigate or see
The
if I.
markings on the floor.
Yeah,
Same.
investigate or perception.
So I would say, if you're trying to,
Figure out what their deal is.
yeah.
I'll go and I'll investigate. I can touch
Sure.
if I need to.
Sure.
That's worse than my perception, but whatever.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright, so you kind of look around at these pathways that are within, marked on the floor, and it is very clear that you can see the red one goes to the first one on the left. The skeleton points to the first one on the right. The yellow path goes to the second one on the left, and the purple path takes you all the way to the one on the top right.
And it looks like the skeleton is not technically on any of them, but collapsed on.
Yeah, it's pointed to the one that.
But he's
is
not.
right there.
He wasn't like standing on.
No,
Okay.
he was not. Yeah. The trails are actually made out of tile, so it's not like it's the red is blood or something. It's the actual tiles are set there. And I'll even give you the the pathway or the tiles themselves, the trails as it were, seem to not themselves be specifically trapped, but this room just gives you the overwhelming sense of there is probably multiple traps in this hallway.
Okay, I had a thing where I took less damage from traps.
I don't remember.
Me either. I'm gonna look.
Okay, so Rika, what you gonna do?
That's a good question.
It is, isn't it?
You want me to follow one of the paths and you can watch and see what happens? Not afraid.
I am...
After I look at the book, see what it's worth, you said it's in cards. You said the ones that divide us.
Uh-huh. There's
Fancy something tar.
it's a sign way down at the very bottom. Or way down at the very end of the path.
And we see this thing charred, right?
It is a charred skeleton, yes.
Before Oasis do anything, I like to do a spell.
Okay, what spell are you gonna do?
Spice, can you come here, please?
Okay.
I like you to follow the trail to the red one for us, please. Thank you.
I mean, I'm also fire resistant, so...
Okay. So,
well, you resisted, but Spice is immune to Jessica.
Oh. Even
okay.
better.
So, let's see here. Okay. Go ahead and, give me a dexterity check for, them to follow along this pathway.
1 minute, please. I need to take the spell off, fourth spell off, real quick.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And you said dexterity check?
Correct. Alright, as you see, them move along this red path, they get to this doorway, or archway, and, is there anything that they are going to do once they get there, or what's the plan?
Does it look like it's safe? Like nothing happens when they reach that archway?
So that's I just wanted to check, see if you were specifically doing anything. If you're just walking up to it, you see that as they step up, it's almost as if the fire that makes up your elemental that you summoned is sucked into this archway as the archway becomes filled with fire. A magical wall of fire springs up, and you see that the curtain that is right in front of Rika and Azaka catches on fire as well.
Do they have enough time to step back? Or
If, let's see. When it appears, all creatures present should roll initiative. So, I'm gonna go with let's roll initiative.
ah, crap.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see? I was thinking of something different that Tail could do, not that Azaka can do.
Yep. Alright. Nice initiative there, Tor.
Thanks. Did the things you said they were just tiles? They're just
They
like
are just
regular.
tiles.
Like
Uh-huh.
it doesn't seem like they're made of different materials for the different colors.
They just all look to be tiles. Yep. They don't seem to be specific to any type of element. So with the purposes of this, all right, we actually have Wall of Fire, so we will use Wall of Fires. All right. So you see that the fire is it's on the curtain and it actually comes your direction. All
In
right.
this case, the squishy wizard's better off than I am.
This is true. All right. And that will be okay. 6. All right. Okay. So with that, all right. Okay. Actually, this is at numbers 15. Okay. So that goes right there. All right. I need Azaka and Rika to please give me dexterity saving throws as this wall appears.
Dex save.
Dex save.
The 3 to whatever you roll.
Yep. All right.
I think I'm good.
I think you might be okay, yeah. So 14. So half to both of you for that.
And then it's fire, right?
It is fire.
Did I save?
So
You
half
did, yes.
again.
Then I take no damage.
Exactly.
Half of
All right.
7 is what, 3 or 4?
3.
Cool. I take no damage because new day, new arcane ward.
New day who this.
Mhm.
All right. So with all of that, you have this wall of fire that has popped up. Azaka, what you gonna do?
This isn't my specialty here. Tried to cut fire before. Doesn't really go well.
No, it doesn't.
I'm just gonna stay here.
Okay.
And I will go into I'll just stay here with my weapons drawn, and if something comes through trying to attack us or anything, then I'm gonna stab.
Okay. All right. So then, Jericho, is there anything you would like to do?
But we still have all the stuff we found in the thing, and everything still works, right?
Uh-huh.
Doing the stuff that the hags gave us, or
Uh-huh.
we found by the hags.
Yep.
Okay. Let me just see.
At least until you leave the tomb.
Oh shit, what was the thing my creepy
Oh,
doll
perfect.
gave me?
So Jericho is going to walk forward,
Okay.
casually bypassing everyone, and
Uh-huh.
then with a quick little blink of the eye, he's gone.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Oh, right.
Okay.
He will.
All right. Dr. Ink, you just watched Jericho disappear.
I'm gonna swear like a lot in Orcish. We just this has been a lot
It
since
has.
we woke up. Frick. What the frick can I do? I can Misty Step, but it has to be a place that I see.
Mm-hmm.
Can we see through the wall of fire or no?
If it's
I
like a
would
normal wall
say-
of fire, you can see through it. It's
Yeah,
kind of translucent.
It's just
or
it's
opaque or whatever.
obscuring. Like it's not the greatest of visuals, but yes, you can.
Okay.
I can see through it.
Uh-huh.
Am I gonna Misty Step through this mess? What do I even want to do on the other side? I don't know.
I don't know.
I bet you it's really clear to see the fire elemental behind the wall of fire.
It is very clear to see the fire elemental.
Step. My spell slots are all messed up. It says I have 0 on all of them.
It's fine.
I have to fix
Don't
that.
worry about it. Yeah.
So don't be all like. Okay, I'm gonna make.
It says all spell slots expended a lot. It doesn't track it right.
It's because you actually have to put them back in sometimes, otherwise it just doesn't work.
Yeah, which I need to do. So
I just do the little.
So I'm gonna Misty
Click on
Step
the
to
thing to put them
there,
back.
Okay.
and then I'm just gonna stand there and be like, I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Can I
Red
have a
Fang,
five back?
I'm here now. Can I see Jericho now?
you
Is he-
can. Yes.
She can't see me.
Well,
Not yet, right? Because he's still on
Not
the
yet.
ethereal whatever. Okay,
Yeah.
So I'm just like
you
standing
Jericho
here.
can see him or see you, I think. Sort of.
Yeah. I can
Yeah.
see anything, but I can't interact with stuff that's not on the
Right.
ethereal plane, I think.
Okay. So Red Fang, what are you doing? You saw Jericho disappeared, then Dr. Ink is now on the other side of the thing. Of the fire. What are you gonna do?
Oh. I'm a little
Or I should
confused
say-
about what we're fighting. Are we fighting? I see a wall of fire in front of me. A bunch of dudes that are still chained up behind us, right?
No, they are not chained up anymore. They're just kind of huddled together trying to figure out what's going on.
Oh, so they're doing the same thing I am.
Uh-huh. Pretty much.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what we're fighting. I'm just laughing, I guess. The Red Fang will continue to laugh. And go through the wall of fire, I suppose.
Okay.
Lob sent his fire spirit, and they got to the door, and then the wall of fire started. So that's pretty much all you missed.
Yep.
Gotcha. 5, 10, 15. That won't be enough. Hey, Lob, do you want to do something goofy?
As in what?
Do you want to go through the firewall?
Sure, why not?
Okay. I'm gonna grapple Lob with my action. Or I'm gonna use one of my attacks and replace the attack with grapple.
Okay.
I think I know where this is going.
Yeah,
I think I know where this is going too.
It's so stupid, but I never get to do this shit. So
I
why
like
not?
it. Why not?
And we're gonna move. I think I have to move at half speed when I have a grappled target. I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna move to here, and Lob is technically in this wall, but you guys get it. And then I'm gonna use my second action to shove Lob 10 feet forward to get him through it. And the entire time I'm trying to protect him, but there's no mechanical benefit to that. It's just, yeah, why not?
Mm-hmm.
Bob, suck in, and then you Mario Kart him.
Kinda, yeah. That's a good way to put it, Tori.
Mm-hmm.
and that's my
Bob, are
turn.
you the blue shell?
The entire time I'm just.
I don't know. Maybe.
And
This is not his
Coop,
blue
I didn't
shell.
mean to, Coop, you can do it. You don't have to take that. I was offering you an alternative, so you can choose whether to.
Red Fang, as you push yourself and Lob through this wall of fire, you take Red Fang, you take 29 points cut in half. Lob, you take half as well. I'll say that Red Fang was able to kind of shield you a little bit so that you only take half damage.
Nice. Alright.
Okay. So, with that, Red Fang, is that where you end up? That's the end of where you are?
So I will end my turn in the firewall.
Okay. Lob, are you doing anything about that roll?
Yep, I'm gonna pop
Yeah,
it.
you get 3 added to it since it would have happened within that 10 feet of my radius at the time, I guess.
Alright, Spice is still here, though.
Okay. Alright. Okay, so it is the wall's turn. And here's what is kind of funny about this situation. The wall actually moves this way.
Down the hall.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I thought
What?
so.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It does.
Fighting
Yeah,
a
yeah.
wall, I don't understand.
Because the wall of fire is set to sweep through and get rid of everybody that is within this hallway.
And the only one was in there was Spice. So
Uh-huh.
Well, technically Jericho's not on that plane, right?
He is not. He is not.
And Spice
Okay.
is immune, but the rest of you,
Take
geniuses.
23 points of damage from the fire.
they don't get to
This
make dex
time-
saves.
Nope. This time, Lob, there is no guarding you from it. There are no dex saves except for when the wall first appeared.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
ha! Well, Spice is gone.
Yep. I was gonna say, I think that one says it right there, Love.
I blame
Alright.
Rika.
What?
Oh,
I blame Rika because she's supposed to be like the team. She's the team mom.
you all just started running in there before I could do anything. Okay.
Yeah.
It hasn't even come. It hasn't come to my turn.
Araxis, what are you gonna do?
Help.
I'll tap Reek on the shoulder. I go in now. Everybody else went.
Why do you all want to be lit on fire? Why?
Technically, I had the best. Technically, I had the best plan.
Right.
Just throwing it out there.
Jericho was smart.
Except that
Everyone else?
you only know that he disappeared. You don't actually know how or why or what. You just know he disappeared.
Everyone, I'm pretty sure if all you wanted was to be lit on fire, Rika could have accommodated you at any point in time.
Or, there's that.
I don't mind a little fire, and maybe we need to turn it off before it gets to the end.
Yeah, I had a plan. But now I don't know that I need to because they've already set the wall off and it's already past them.
Right, so I can go. Sweet. Okay.
Yeah, but you don't go any further than the wall.
Oh no, I'm dashing. I'm trying to get to the end. 10, 15.
Go to the door that had
25.
no color leading to it.
Like a team mom
30.
problem.
I'm following the yellow path. 30, 35.
Such a mom thing, because they'll say, "Can I do it? Can I do it?" And you say no, and they just do it anyway.
All right,
Yeah, he's not even
Araxis.
going to the one I told him to go to.
Araxis,
Wait.
give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Alright.
As you're trying to navigate this yellow path.
I think we all lost our minds.
Nice. It's really weird because you're like passing.
Typical. You do some stupid bullshit and you get an excellent save.
I know, trying
Uh-huh.
to do the right thing.
Bad guy.
I
Uh-huh.
can't do the right thing right at all, but yeah, do stupid
Yeah.
stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
you got
that
an evil archlich and you can't hit. But running through a wall of fire, you got it, bro.
well,
you don't have to run through.
It's these gods. They give me extra abilities.
the wall of fire. You take 10 points of damage because you are immune, but
Plus after my
the
resistance,
save.
it's 10.
Well, no. Yeah.
Okay.
The damage is automatic. The save was to stay on the yellow path and not step off. And it's
Was it?
really like you do it really well because you're pushing past party members. Actually, Araxis, give me a perception check.
Sure.
Just
was it
because I
10
wanna
before my
see-
resistance or 10 after my resistance? Sorry, I just wanna
10
make
is
sure I'm
after
clear
your
on
resistance.
that. Okay. Thank you. All right. Perception.
Yep. I just want to see how the dice are gonna go with this one.
The dice reward stupid shit.
Oh, jeez.
So as you move through, because I'm gonna move Jericho just for a second. You see the yellow pathway goes through where Jericho technically is on the ethereal plane. You go through that space, and you have this moment where, as you're passing through that actual space of where Jericho is, but Jericho's on the ethereal plane, you feel that, like, you feel a connection where you could probably be hearing Jericho being like, I had the best plan, y'all are stupid. But
So
you
a
just
moment of clarity in that one tile that I was standing on. Okay.
Exactly.
Maybe this wasn't
Wow,
the best
Rika
idea.
sounds like
Let's keep
Jericho
going.
now.
All right. So you follow this yellow path, and it leads to an archway on the. Okay.
Is there a door there, or is it just an archway?
It's just an archway. There is no door.
Do I see past it?
Give me a investigation check. It might lead to the Emerald City.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Unfortunately, you do not find anything there. It's just the archway. All right,
Just
Rika.
like an empty black space, like
Well, just like it's a
wall.
wall. It's just a
there.
wall.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, gotcha.
Rika, what you doing?
I'm gonna cast a spell magic on the wall of fire.
Okay. As you do, the wall of
goes away.
fire disappears.
It
Uh-huh.
was,
Yep.
But no, everybody had to roll better initiative than I did.
Yep. Of course. So with that, you are out of initiative. Jericho, that means that eventually you will come back.
Hours from now.
Eventually, yes. Well, you know.
And then I'm gonna walk to the door, the archway that has nothing in it, and just look at it.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Yep.
I want to check the purple one.
Red Fang, and we never saw Jericho again.
Yeah, I'm gonna be freaking out a little bit. I'm gonna be like,
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna come over here and there was gonna be a god dude, and there's no god dude, and then my head keeps getting patted and I don't understand. And
I did sense something right around this area right here when I was coming through. It was kind of weird, almost like a voice in the back of my head saying, "Dumbass." You know.
That's about right.
That's not in your head. We openly say that.
You are not wrong. Both Azaka and Tor are not wrong with that statement. Okay. So, what? Oh, okay. Look at all of these things that are getting cast as you walk through a wall of fire.
That
All
they
right.
didn't need to walk through.
That you
Once
didn't need to walk.
again,
It'll be fine.
Once again, no. The only damage that in fact, it should have been no damage for anybody because Azaka took no damage when the wall went up, and technically neither did I. Only my ward did. But no, the rest of you.
Well,
y'all just...
hold on. It's not fair to compare us to a seasoned adventurer like Azaka. I feel like that's too high a hurdle.
No, that's just that's something I did at 7th level.
I'm just saying Azaka didn't run into the flames.
My friends were on the other side. I had to go help them.
You love past, Flynn.
I got
Did
way
any
too
of us
fast.
players remember to redeem Ashy advantages in Dr. Dillon's health potions on our long rest?
Nope.
I did.
In my defense,
No,
I
I
never had
did.
a chance to do Turtle Bowl. All I wanted to do was pick up log and throw him through some fire. It's not my fault.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right.
Player and it damages.
Did Azaka and I find anything in our respective archways?
So, you do. You find, first and foremost, their archways. Azaka, give me a dexterity saving throw to follow this purple trail. Okay. As you follow this purple trail, and then you kind of like, you manage to, like, you touch the wall to see if it's an actual physical wall or not. You see that, the wall within the archway takes on the consistency of thick mud.
Okay. Can I turn and look at the warning and investigate that too?
Sure.
I'm right there.
Yep, you are. Let me get to Rika first, and then I will answer for that. Rika, with that 18 investigation, you go up to the skeleton there that is pointing to the other archway, and you don't see a door here either. Nothing seems to happen when you're standing
Rika,
there.
mine feels like mud.
Gross. I'm gonna walk over to Azaka and have the mage hand start scooping mud.
Okay. It doesn't actually scoop anything. Just the door itself seems to be made of mud, or the area.
Seems to be
Gross.
some kind of barrier.
I try to
that's
push the mage
mud-like.
hand through it.
It goes through.
Okay.
Yep.
Then I pull back.
Okay.
Seems fine.
Seems to that does go through something. Yep. So Azaka, you are looking at the sign that is in common, and it says, "Behold the fate of those who defy me."
Who's me?
Do I find anything else?
Nope.
Like, is it carved? Is it on
It's
a
on a
separate
bronze.
piece of stone?
It's on a bronze plaque, much like the ones that were upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Hey, Rika, look, it looks like the other one.
Araxis and Rika, or whoever would like to take looks at either of those other doors as well, you are more than welcome to do so.
I'll at the archway in front of me again.
Okay.
See what I can do, maybe. Now that I slowed down, can I pup that?
You can. Okay. So you notice now that you're taking a moment and just kind of stopping and looking at it, you see that there is a design on the archway that has a eye-shaped pendant hole in it.
There's like a pendant shaped on this wall over here with it's in the shape of an eye. Anybody recognize
Don't I
something like
have
that?
a necklace in my pack that looks exactly like that?
You do, in fact.
I'll pull it out.
Okay. As you do, the doorway opens. And you see that there is a hallway behind it. And you now hear the sound of dulcimer music. And you see a very web-filled hallway.
I'll step in.
Okay. As you follow this hallway down, kind of using your weapon to cut the webs as you go, you see that this hallway opens up into a larger room of sorts, and you see soft dulcimer music fills the room, the walls of which are painted the color of dried blood. Bookcases draped in cobwebs and dust line the walls and stand 4 feet deep in the middle of the room. Hundreds of leather-bound tomes weigh down their sagging shelves. At one end of the room, a small study contains a padded leather chair, a footstool, and a small table, as well as 3 corpses dangling upside down from shackles and chains bolted to the ceiling near the north wall. A lantern device resting atop the table appears to be the source of the music. An old man lies asleep in the chair, his horn-rimmed spectacles slipping down to the end of his nose. It seems you have found a library of sorts.
I'll look at everybody and kind of my finger to my lips in the whisper notation and say, I think we found a library. Let's not wake him. But I bet Rita would really like to see this place. And I will sneak past Red Fang to let Rika know what I found.
Okay. All right. So it seems that the guys here have found you a library, Rika.
Is there a person in the library?
There is a person asleep in a chair in the library.
Yeah, he's asleep. But there's also like some dead corpses hanging from the ceiling towards the north. It's pretty creepy in there.
Why?
Blood on the walls, but lots of tomes and books. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I know, but like, why does everything have to be so fucked up here? And we still haven't figured out what the deal with Azaka's mud door is.
Would you like to go through the mud door?
I can.
I don't really.
Do you go through the mud door?
If anybody could go through and take it, it would be me. So yes.
All right, so you step through the mud door, and you actually are teleported into that room. As you look behind you, the back wall of this small alcove has the consistency of mud.
Huh. No, I don't think Jericho passed his test on account of he just bludgeoned a man to death in a body bag.
It's fair.
Hey,
So wait, was
having
Volo
legit
already
fears.
dead or no?
No.
we killed him. He was wiggling, and we thought he
For sure
was
murdered him.
and we murdered him.
That's
Hey.
awesome.
Oh, no.
Maybe on the celestial plane, that's like a burial rite. We don't know.
I want to point
There's
out
no way.
that death was multiple real life years in the coming.
Technically, you killed him.
Technically, Dr. Ink hit him last.
Okay, I will hit him last.
You both did it at the same time.
I feel like Jericho should take ownership of actions that Dr. Ink does in good faith with Jericho.
So
you
are
know.
you guys having this conversation like in yelling and possibly waking this guy?
No, because I'm not
I
even
mean,
technically there.
I know
Oh,
you're
he's
not.
there. I feel like no.
I thought we moved back to the hallway right here.
No, this is no.
I never knew to be quiet. I'm just yelling
Also,
around
Red
in the
Fang-
hallway.
I was
Red
gonna
Fang
pop
thought it
back
was
through and
hilarious,
call
so
Zaka.
he didn't technically care.
Okay.
Tell Rick.
Also, I'm
I'd
not
be
gonna
yelling
stealth
and
into this
shouting.
room because I'm not stealthy.
We're gonna
Hey,
This
Dr.
move-
Ink,
Yeah?
give me an investigation check.
What am I investigating?
This archway that Rika couldn't figure out a thing.
I am very intelligent.
You are very intelligent.
I'm more intelligent than that. I'm gonna Ashy advantage it.
Okay.
There. That's
That
how
is,
intelligent I am.
the same roll.
Hey,
What?
Hey, Dr. Ink. You have a pupspiration from me.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's got a pupspiration from me because she is role-playing the fact that God Dude is gone in chat, and, you know, it's all good. So that will allow you to see in the bottom corner of this door, or archway, you see a small a glyph. And being the rogue that you are, you know that if you're not careful and the glyph goes off and people are around, you can take lots of damage from them.
Yo, there's a trap.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I didn't touch it then.
There's a trap, and there's a missing god dude, and there's a trap.
Would you like to try to figure out the get around the trap part of the trap?
Yeah. Can
Okay.
I disable the trap? What is that?
You can. You
Sleight of
say
hand?
something between you and Azaka, and actually Rika as well. You guys can figure out how to avoid this this glyph, and you see that there is another room that opens up. And there is a pool of jet black ooze that glistens from inside the silent chamber, whose walls are decorated with relief carvings depicting black stars.
No.
I want to jump in it.
No.
I want to jump in it.
Hot tub, Milky Way galaxy time.
Oh,
True facts.
God.
So,
What if I just stick my arm in it?
Also, how have we not found the exit?
it's a good question. That's a very
I think
good
we did
question.
just find the exit.
Oh, are we looking for an
think-
exit?
I
Rika,
think,
ask any questions you need in the library. Let's get out of here.
yeah, let's go see what is up with this fucking
I bet this is Dr.
library.
Seuss.
I want to investigate this pool.
Okay.
I would like you to wait until we deal with the sleeping person with the corpses.
There's a sleeping person?
There's a sleeping person in the library, and there's also hanging corpses in the library. And
yeah,
I feel
3,
like
and they're upside down, maybe?
Still don't know where God Dude is. Okay, cool. Let's do this.
Okay. So, Dr. Ink, did you go put your arm in?
As soon as Rika turns around.
Okay.
God fucking damn it.
Yes!
You don't have to lose your arm
I'm
just
like-
like your god did.
We are
I'm like,
the
okay,
best
let's go
party.
deal with the library. And then I turn around as soon as she's like, okay, let's go.
Choose one non-magical item from your character sheet and take it off your character sheet.
Okay, my lantern.
Okay,
My
your
hooded
lantern
lantern's
is
gone.
no longer a thing. Yep.
Do I notice that?
Yep.
You lose your magical items.
No, the non-magical. Non-magical.
Ooh.
So, but your
Then it's
arm
time
is
to get
fine.
naked.
Your arm is fine.
Okay, I'm gonna go back out into the hall.
Okay, so Rika,
Yeah,
you guys
I
are
thought that
going.
was the warp out.
You guys are headed back to the library.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll go back through the muddy doors so I can be a little
Okay.
hidden just in case I need to jump out.
Okay. So you go to the little alcove. All right. So because it is already late and because we all know that this is a thing that's going to happen, you guys are able to actually make friends with the guy who's there. His name is Sylvester.
Okay.
And you see that there are other people hanging upside down in there, and he says, those were the others who disobeyed the orders. They tried to meddle in our master's affairs.
And your master is...
Asarak, of course.
Huh.
This
Kill
is
him.
this is his library.
Uh-huh. Are we allowed to look at the stuff in the library, or...
You are.
Does anything look obviously cursed?
Give me a perception check.
So this guy feels that Azarak is his master.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta kill him.
I'm gonna ask him what happened to how did they die?
They disobeyed him. They tried to meddle in his affairs.
Hey, but did they burst into flames? Did they swallow? Did they stab?
Give me a medicine check. He doesn't seem to want to tell you. Okay. You notice that all three of the bodies up there look to have died within the last month, and were killed by very destructive spells. So, Rika, you notice that there's several things in here that look to be magical or very important. The first and foremost, the one that is the music box that's made of dark wood and with gold filigree. It's the one that is playing the music right now. Each of its 5 sides is sculpted with the image of a horned woman playing a different musical instrument. One a dulcimer, one a flute, one a harp, one a lyre, and one a viol. What is it? Viol or whatever? Yeah. So there's that. You also find a boatload of books and stuff. On such subjects as like historical text, tomes about arcane lore. You find a couple of spell scrolls. You find what looks to be some books that may or may not at first glance be spell books. And there's one book that has that does show a title, and it's X the Mystic's Arcane Grimoire.
Yeah, Grimoire.
Grimoire. Thank you.
Grimoire. It's a fucking weird word.
Yeah, it is. And
I think it's a French word, which is why it's so shitty.
So you do find.
Okay. Before Rika touches any of it, I will check for traps and everything. I am like on super high bodyguard alert now.
Okay, give me a investigation check or perception check. Perception check.
Hey, it doesn't have to be right now.
Uh-huh.
But I would like to put into the queue an action, but I'll wait till everybody resolves their stuff.
Go for it. What is your action that you'd like to take? As you see, Azaka looks like she purposely goes down each of the bookshelves, checking to make sure nothing is trapped.
I see everything.
You do see everything. What are you doing, Red Fang?
I would just like to pull up my sword.
Uh-huh.
With its flaming aura.
Mm-hmm.
Hold it to this creature's neck.
Okay.
And as I assume they look at me either startled or complacent, flex my muscles and do a variant check. I would just like to say, our wizard speaks answers, and your master is gone. Should you not facilitate her requests, you won't last 1 second. And I would like to do a variant check, like a strength intimidation.
Okay. Give me a okay. Give me a strength check. And we'll add your proficiency to it. So yeah.
I did set up a custom one. We'll see how it works.
Go for it.
That should use my strength.
Yeah, that'll do it. He's like looking up at you and just freaking out. And he says, "Take what you want. Just go. Just go."
Rika, do you have any questions for him?
Is anything cursed?
Not in here.
Why do you serve Asarak?
It was a good idea at the time.
Was it though?
For me, it was.
Why?
All right.
I don't suppose you know where his phylactery is.
I do not.
How did the others die?
They were killed by the master.
Huh. And where does he go when he's not here?
I do not know. I am just told to be here. Doctor,
Are you here all alone?
Wait, hold on. Can we understand that no one would see this?
Nobody except
We're
Jericho.
No.
Dr. Ink is skinny dipping while we're doing a library education.
In black
Yeah,
ichor.
we just see a nice, neat pile of clothes sitting there going, what?
God damn it, Kate, you're masterful.
Hey, Kate.
Yeah, because we're all focused on this shit, you know?
Hey, Kate,
Yeah,
give
I'm
me
gonna-
a hold on a second. Kate, give me a investigation check, please. As you are stripping and putting your stuff in a nice clean pile. Okay.
Oh my
Perfect.
God, you're gonna get disintegrated, and all we're gonna find is your
Jericho
goddamn
watching from the
phone.
ethereal plane.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
That is the creepiest thing to do that.
This couldn't have gone any better.
There are many ways to show
And
virtue.
that is how you play D&D.
I don't understand their dynamic at all.
That's neither do they. It's fine.
And I'm gonna start scooping shit up
Okay.
with Mage Hand.
Of course. Between what is left of the room in your bag as well as the room in Azaka's bag, you can acquire the things that you would like to take. Which includes
anything that looks like a spell book or a spell scroll. And then
I'm gonna throw a
interesting
stack on the
books.
ground and just be like, grab it.
Any interesting books on arcane lore and or history that I know are like probably the only copies of these books that exist anywhere.
So, just for reference, the treasure section of this module says that the library contains 200 historical texts, 60 tomes of arcane lore, 3 dusty spell scrolls, and 6 spell books.
6 spell books? 6 spell books.
I just hold open the bag, shove all the books in it. We'll figure it out later.
Oh my god.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I'm regretting not picking certain spells when I leveled up.
So, Dr. Ink, you having a good time in the black ooze?
You know, I'll play in it if nothing's happening.
Nothing seems to be happening to you.
I'm like,
question: does the ooze make her grow fur?
As you walk into the room, give me a perception check.
I'm staying with Rika.
Okay. Then you have no idea.
Yeah, I am trying to make room for as much of everything as I can carry.
Well, between you and Azaka and Red Fang's bag that he has offered, you can get everything.
Yes!
While this is happening, I'm just gonna ask this librarian, like, how do we get out of here?
Jones. Eat shit.
Alright.
I'm gonna like lay back and like put my feet up on one side.
Okay.
And just be like chilling.
You're just chilling? Okay.
Naked in the slimy stuff.
Okay.
What happened to all the concern for God, dude?
Apparently she's
taking a hot tub now.
I'm like, you know what? Nobody seems to care. I don't know what's going on. This has been the weirdest day of my life. And that's saying something.
I figured he was doing some weird sneaky stuff like he does. I don't know. He's a god. I'm not gonna know what he does.
He's got god dude stuff he's gotta do.
That's what I'm
Seems to
saying.
be
Disappeared.
figuring-
Went off to do god dude stuff. We'll never see him again.
He's gonna come back. He made promises. To you, at least.
So, as all of you move
Are you all talking
in,
to me while I lay here in the naked pool?
Yeah, of course. Of course they are.
The pool's not naked. The pool is wearing a fountain.
Oh, are we
You're
leaving this
naked.
guy alive?
As you have enough time in the pool to kind of relax, you're kind of hearing what we would say to you, but it's all in your
Oh, it's in my mind. Got it.
You know that they were. Yeah, this is things they will say when they walk up. So
Also, thinking he abandoned you is not having much faith in your god, dude.
So, Red Fang, do you leave this guy alive as you walk away after all of the stuff is packed up?
Well, that as always, this is a Rika call. So as I see that everything's packed up, I've got the sword to his throat, and I'm just gonna be like, I don't think if the master got away, it's gonna matter if this guy gets away. He's a librarian, and we've taken all the books. What do you want to do, Rika?
I mean, for disobeying, he's gonna die horribly anyway, so
Yeah, it
it's
might be
kind of
kinder to kill him. I don't know. I'll ask him. What do you want? Do you want us to just kill you, or
No.
All right.
Yeah, at that point, since you
gonna
guys
try
aren't
to-
giving me a vehement decision,
Or are you gonna try
you'll
to
see
stop?
the great sword will flame off, and we'll just walk out.
Okay. So as you
I'm
leave
not
him,
into pointless killings.
you find Dr. Ink within this pool of black ooze. You find her clothing outside of the doorway. What are you gonna do? Actually, everybody give me a
Susan?
give me an investigation check before you guys even go in the door. Everybody give me an investigation check, please.
What is my skill proficiency bonus for a perversion check as I try and not?
Oh, that's a whole nother check. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, that's a whole nother check. Okay.
What is anti-charisma?
And Jericho, give me an investigation check as well, please. Because I'm just curious at this point. Okay. Thank you. I like that, Red Fang. That was good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, this was just I want to know because it would story-wise it would be really funny, but
Oh no!
realistically
am I
wise,
too low to notice the pile of clothing on the floor, and I walk in. No.
you so as you guys find this pile of clothing, and you've been around Dr. Ink enough to know that if pile of clothing on the floor usually means naked Dr. Ink. So, yes, you find Dr. Ink in the black pool. Lob, as you put your hand into your pocket, you find a black marble in your pocket that you don't remember putting there. As you look at it, it matches the ooze that is in the pool that Dr. Ink is in.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone else have anything in their pockets they don't have before?
It doesn't seem to be.
Susan?
Yeah. What you gonna do, Lob?
Something for just for fun tonight.
Okay.
But I'm sorry, Dr. Ink. I'm taking Dr. Ink's clothes, and anyone trying to stop me, I turn invisible.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
Question: do the clothes turn invisible?
When he picks them up, yes.
Okay.
Yep. Because he picked them up before he cast invisibility, so it's everything you're wearing or carrying.
Just checking.
Yep. All right.
Well, I haven't
So, what are
noticed
you
that
guys
'cause I'm
doing?
just laying here
I
thinking
get
about
these
like,
facts until my investigation is over.
Okay. What are you investigating?
If the clothes will fit.
They will not. You, unfortunately, they don't
I
quite
don't
go
fit
around your spell.
myself, but
Might fit one of Spice or somebody.
He wants to cosplay Dr. Ink.
May I put on Angel?
Maybe.
Well, he already doesn't have fur, so he's halfway there.
All right. So,
Do I know
what
any
do it?
strains? Strains?
Well, in Dr. Ink's clothing and stuff, yeah, there's a lot of skulls. Like,
I was gonna say,
a
that's a Pandora's
lot
box
of
there.
skulls. Yeah.
Someone from the party disappeared. Dr. Ink is naked in a pile of goos. You're holding her clothes, and you have to ask if anything strange.
Right?
To be fair, that's not really that strange.
Red Fang, that is correct. You do not know how to get out. Except to go back up the levels to get back the way you came. But keep in mind, you're on level 6.
Isn't there like
And
a
it wasn't like a-
waterfall
Yeah,
to the top?
We remember a waterfall.
That, yeah.
I'm just
And
laying
our
here
genie
till
friend-
somebody
our genie
gets me.
friend's somewhere back there that might be able to help.
I
That's
think
what I
I'm
said.
nervous about getting out of here. I'm gonna let whatever weird crap is happening for another 10 minutes to freak out.
Okay.
And be like, guys, we should really get
We've deserved a
fuck.
little bit of cut upness, but
We
also
need to
this
get
is
out
a
of
death
here.
room, and
And
I'd like to get out.
yeah, we broke the curse. We still need to figure out how to find Asarak and his phylactery to deal with him properly.
Proper.
We should report back to Lady What's-Her-Face, who hired us in the first place.
Sal, someone again?
And she's have to go all the way back to the beginning of my notes.
Go back all the way
Yeah.
to the beginning of the notes.
Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah, I'm too tired.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
I do see what time it is. That's why I'm trying to figure out what you guys are gonna do.
We're all very
Really-
sleepy.
By the way,
Gotta get out.
her- Her name
We're
is
sleepy
Syndra.
and stressed out,
Mm-hmm.
And
and
the tension from the final fight is over. I'm about to
Uh-huh.
collapse. We
And-
gotta get out of here.
Rika really wants to go through all those spells she found when dealing with the hags and just now in this room, because probably a lot there.
Hey, Jericho.
Mm-hmm.
As you are on the ethereal plane, you reach in your pocket as well, and you find one of those little black marbles as well.
Do I recognize what it is?
It,
I mean, I guess I can hear everybody else talking about it.
you
so-
can, yeah. It matches the ooze that Dr. Ink is in at the moment.
Would it make me think that if she stays in the pool too long, she could become encased in the stuff?
No, but it gives you a feeling that this might be the key to something.
Oh, like getting out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I will pocket it for later.
Okay.
It
Well,
took
it's
a
the
lot of
librarian,
levels,
maybe-
but Dr. Ink's skinny dipping is gonna save us all.
Maybe the librarian knows something. I'll go back to him. Hey, how do we get out of
Okay.
this joint?
I don't know.
How long have you been down here?
I don't know.
Are you
When did you-
alone? Does nobody bring you food or anything? How are you still alive?
I just am.
That sounds undead.
So, Lob, what are you doing? You have her clothes. You have... What you doing? You are invisible.
I'm just going through her stuff to see if there's anything strange that's happening.
It
And
is...
try to
There's
figure
so
out-
much strange. So very much strange. It is Dr. Ink stuff. It's so very much strange.
Just a bunch of skulls.
Do I see anything of those?
Skulls,
Those black marbles
skulls.
again?
Nope. The only one you have seen is the one that you have in your pocket.
Alright, I will neatly return everything Probably
Okay.
not neatly, like stub everything back and just put it down. Like, okay, I had enough.
Okay.
Things clothes appear out of nowhere.
Yep. So what are you doing?
Alright, I'm trying to look at this model and try to do an Arcana check. Like, where did it come from? And
Okay.
seriously, no one has one themselves?
Nobody
Have you
seems
said
to.
that out loud to any of us?
When I first asked, yes.
Oh. Do I have one?
Nope.
Mm.
Do I have one?
Nope.
And I have no idea what it is.
Can
No idea
I
what it
take
is.
a look at his?
Sure. If he hands
marble?
it over.
I'll ask him, hey love, can I look at the marble you've got?
Sure, why not? Here you go.
I'll
Me, you
do
good.
my own Arcana check on it.
Okay. So this marble looks like it might be a like an activation key.
Cool.
As you kind of look in and you know that the pool itself seems to be radiating a little bit of magic. You don't want to know, Dr. Ink. You really don't want to know. So
So
what are you gonna do?
I will actually hold on. I will pop out of the ethereal plane, holding the
Okay.
marble, and be like, "Hey, what if the marble? What if we use it to hop into the pool like we did back at one of those 9 god temples?"
Hey, cool. Glad to know you're still alive.
Oh,
Even though
yeah.
you're naked.
I'm not naked. She is.
Yeah,
Not that I know.
I'm oblivious to the fact that I'm naked.
You have you're covered in black ooze. So
She's
covered
been
in
naked in front of us before. She doesn't
it's
care.
true.
I'm not worried about it.
Yeah. So
Remember
Jericho, go for
we
it.
were going through one of those. I forget which god it was, and we had to jump into a fountain, and it popped out on a different part of the temple. But if this little bead thing is the key to this pool,
Where'd you get that?
it's in my pocket.
Oh, my pockets aren't here.
Yeah, Rob has it.
Yeah?
Yeah, Rob
Fair?
took her clothes. I don't really
God
know
damn
why.
it, that was good.
Kind of weird.
Lob has my clothes?
Yeah, he
Had.
took her clothes. He took your clothes. And
Gosh.
You put him back down.
Okay, I guess I better go look. I'm gonna stand up and I don't know, do cats shake off?
Yeah.
I know dogs
Mhm.
do. I don't know.
That's
I
what
don't
they
know cats
want.
that well.
They do what they
They
want.
do. They're just usually
They do
very
what they want. Yeah.
They do what they want. I'm gonna get up and kind of shake some ooze off
Okay.
and be like, I guess I gotta check my pockets. And I'm gonna go look for my pockets. And I'll be like, God, dude,
yeah,
you're alive.
I am.
And you're here.
I also am.
That's a good thing. And I'm gonna go look in my pockets.
Okay.
Does any of the ooze that she shakes off turn into marbles?
It does not. So as Dr. Ink goes over to check their pockets, Jericho, what do you do?
Do I sense any magical connection between this bead and this pool?
You do.
Okay.
You feel the bead kind of vibrate in your hand.
I guess as a test my theory, I'm gonna hop into the pool with the bead, see if anything
Okay.
happens.
As the bead goes into the pool with you attached, technically, you feel something from inside this pool start to push upwards. And as you hop out of the pool, you see a 4-foot tall black obelisk, a very miniature version of the one that is outside the tomb entrance, come up out of this pool of black ooze.
I'm gonna turn around and see that, yeah.
Yep.
And
How'd you do that?
I put the marble in the pool.
and does the obelisk seem to be doing anything other than
It just
being
seems
there?
it rises up to its 4-foot tall height and just seems to stay there.
What is there anything carved into it?
Nope.
What did we do with the obelisk out front?
Nothing. We ignored it.
Oh, cool.
Hmm.
Should we ignore this one?
Feel like it should. There's something going on with it, but I don't know.
I know Lob has another marble, so.
Hey, Lob, can I
And
see
I
the
gave it to
marble?
you.
Oh, hey, Rita,
I gave
can
the
I see the
weekend.
marble?
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna take it over, and I'm gonna, like... First, I'm gonna take the marble and, like, knock it on the obelisk.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, hello! I'm still naked. Hello!
Mm-hmm.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Should we toss this other one in there?
Sure.
Okay, I drop it in.
Alright.
Nothing seems to happen.
Can you fish
Can I
the
get
marble?
it back out?
Yeah, can you
Nope.
fish
It
back
is gone.
Oh my
Is
god.
the obelisk taking up all of the space in the pool, or is it
It
just
is.
like...
Nope, it is. It's like this pool
Yeah,
was
we
made
went
for
there
this
too.
4-foot obelisk.
I'm gonna go ask the librarian again. Hey, what the fuck is with the pool and the obelisk and the little marbles?
What obelisk? What pool? What marbles?
Grab him by the ear and drag him over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring him over here. Like, this fucking
Hey-
pool
Hey,
and...
Lob, what you doing?
Something stupid.
I like stupid.
Oh,
What you doing?
I want
Come
to
on.
hug the obelisk.
Okay. As you reach out and you touch the obelisk, you, along with everything you are wearing and carrying, are teleported out.
We just see him go poof, like...
Just
Lob.
gone.
Did he disappear again?
I am going to cast Sending to Lob and go, are you alive? Where did you go? You only
I
have
told you
24
it was a-
words.
Told you it was a
Lob,
key.
you are outside of the tomb, standing right in front of the obelisk at the tomb entrance. You have 24 words to respond.
I'm outside the tomb!
Okay, Red Fang, you touch it as well, and you are gone.
I'll
I
touch it.
will let everybody know.
Okay.
Lob says it teleported him to the obelisk outside the tomb.
See? Told you it was a key.
And then I will move forward and touch the obelisk.
I'll be the last one
touch
out.
the obelisk, and we gotta sleep.
I'll grab Dr. Ink's clothes and then I'll touch the obelisk. I'm sure she'll want him
That's
on
fair.
Yeah, because you
Oh,
want like your bow and your sword and your skulls.
I'll grab
So
all my
with
stuff,
that-
but I'm not getting dressed.
And your alcohol.
I want my alcohol.
So with that, you
Your
have
money.
managed
What about
to...
Yaka? Is Yaka going out?
It is not.
Please,
It is not.
please tell me Yaka comes with me. No?
No. So,
Oh, he
with
can't
that, you have managed to destroy the soulmonger and set the souls trapped inside of it free, and that itself ends the death curse. You have saved many
Solidly.
lives. You did. You've saved many lives, and you have found many treasures on your trek through the tomb. However, there are several things that are quite different than what you had first understood. All of you who were possessed no longer, once you leave the tomb, you are no longer possessed by those gods, and you do not, in fact, have any of those powers that was granted, nor do you have any of the magic items that were associated with those gods.
Even my ring of protection?
Even your ring of protection.
Oh, man.
Dang, that's cruel. I meant cool.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I'm tired.
It's all good. So with that, you are outside of the tomb of the 9 trickster gods, reevaluating what the hell just happened. And that is where we are ending tonight. And it is there that we will pick up next time. So
In 2 weeks.
in 2 weeks. So with that, thank you so much to all of my players. You guys are amazing. And thank you for holding on to the late hour here. I was really trying to get you guys to get out of the tomb so that we could, get that closure tonight. But thank you so very, very much. And we will see you in 2 weeks for our next installment of Tomb of Annihilation.
Or
And
on
see
Monday.
what happens for the rest of these adventures. And if you are around, check and make sure to stop by for our Candlekeep Mystery Mondays. That is going to be this Monday. And yeah, if you think this one's crazy, you should join us on Mondays too. All right, guys, till next time, thank you so much for hanging out at the tavern, as DMS Adventures Tavern always has adventure on the menu. Good night.